knows whether or not. Okay, I just want to point out when I said going live, I meant hit the start stream button.
Fuck's.
Sorry, I probably should have made that a little more clear.
Yeah, that's good. That's
my bad.
To be fair, I should know that because I want to get into broadcast. Okay,
it's fine. It's fine. Usually when I say we're going live, that does mean that the mics are being unmuted, but today it was just like, yes, I'm gonna hit the go live button. Scuffed start.
That's fine.
But we got it. We got it. Kazuna versus El Martho is game number 1. We have not actually seen El Martho in an EU bootcamp to the best of my knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking here. I'm looking for results and wins and that kind of thing. It's mostly online. There was an EU camp last time. Martho finished 13th. I can't see any major players here, but a decent losers run after going out pretty early in winners round 3 to Mayor NYC. I won 3 sets in losers.
We haven't seen them in a little bit.
We have not. I'm looking a little further down. I can see they took a game off Siskwi at VCA. They did go 2-2 at that event, but I mean, going 2-2 at like European majors isn't actually that bad because the entrant count is smaller, the skill gap is like lower. So like you go 2-2, but your winners round 2 is Siskwi. It's like yeah, okay. That's fine. You did pretty decent.
Alright, so let's see what we got for game number 1. Ooh, okay, Richter versus Hero.
Yeah, that lines up. That's the
that makes sense.
Character picks that we have seen so far. I'll be interested to know the stage. Of course, this matchup is pretty clearly defined by bounce to some capacity.
Yeah, once bounce is active, a whole like half of Richter's kit just disappears.
Yes, indeed.
Alright, but yeah, we are ready for game number 1.
We are. That's a decent start for El Martho, using that space control quite well. In general, you're going to want to use the A button a little bit more if you're Kazuna. Like, especially now bounce is active. I mean, you've still got whip, right? And whip's still a really good zoning tool in itself. So that's just kind of what you have to play around. Seeing a lot of F-tilt right now. Now the cross is coming out. The problem, I guess, early on was that Kazuna just wasn't doing a good enough job of harassing El Martho. They got spells out really, really quick. Okay, the jabs come in. Hero's jab's actually really tall. It's basically an anti-air. Very odd.
Yeah, I mean, he's got that... It's such a funny-looking slash, isn't it? Like, I really love the way that they tried to make Hero's jab as, like, full of personalities it could possibly be, because so many of the other, like, sword-y-ish characters, they have, like, this sort of, like, just the same arc, basically.
Yeah, they just, like, 1-2 with the fists, and then 3 with the sword. And that's just it. Or, like, you have, like, the Lucina, like, kind of swing.
Oop. Okay. Still got that jump.
Oh, no crit. Interesting that, like, El Martho is willing to go for, like, raw down smack. Yeah, it's not gonna work out.
Alright. Was that Hatchet Man?
Yeah, Hatchet Man! Okay, he's trying to get harassed a little bit more. Kazuna's, like... El Martho's doing a decent job of mixing up the dashbacks, so that Kazuna ends up accidentally overshooting into El Martho's, like, burst range.
Yeah.
Okay... Couldn't get the whack out in time. Got a decent lead. Time to get some spells up, but being at ledge against Belmont is always rough. I say that, it just rolls out, of course.
I found that opening.
Pondering the kamikaze. You saw it. You saw it.
No, I don't think that they were.
They were. That's a really good ledge trapping option.
That's half the stage away.
So, have you seen the hitbox?
I actually haven't.
You don't want to.
Okay.
Alright. Tried to get the cross up, be confirmed. Just about missing it there. Needs to find this kill quick. It's interesting because Hero does have long-range tools of his own. Oh, there's the crit. That's what they were looking for. It's interesting that Kazuna, like, or that El Martho is willing to go for that instead of going for, like, regular combo stars. Very much playing up the RNG.
Tossing it on the snooze, manages to get that one to land.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if that crits.
All right, so with that, El Martho taking game number 1.
Yeah, against snooze, just wait a ledge for future reference. You don't really need to try and time it with your invincibility. It won't hit any character on ledge, at least as far as I know.
That's good to know. I had no idea.
Yeah, it's it doesn't hit ledge. It doesn't 2-frame. Wii Fit can actually crouch it.
Of course, Wii Fit can.
Of course.
Actually, that makes me wonder: can Jigglypuff crouch it?
I've not seen anyone attempt that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out. All right, game 2, going with the same characters.
Yeah, FD was an interesting pick. They both prefer the same kinds of stages, these characters, but maybe giving yourself a platform to make it a little bit harder to approach for El Martho works because the cross just controls so much space under the platform. But the same can also be said for Hero, who uses the side B to kind of do the same thing. We've seen that. That's how he's contesting whip, really. He's just using charged side B.
Yeah, it outranges it just a little bit, I think.
Yeah. It's a smart way of dealing with it. Of course, you've got to watch that mana, but he's managing it decently well. The cross hits him in the back of the head as he's managing spells, though. A little bonk there.
Backing off.
Yeah, and again, trying to use that cross and that whip to apply more pressure. Like, early game 1, there was this problem where it just felt like he wasn't really doing enough.
It feels like El Martho's just trying to get away from Kazuna just to get bounce.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Gotta check that SDI. Flame Slash is not gonna do anything. The up B a little premature. I like that fade back jump. Oh, tries to wait it out with the tether but can't. Do you think maybe a tether cancel and then like a jump up B, or did he use his jump already?
I have no idea. I didn't know if she'd used her jump or not. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Or if they use their jump or not.
Yep, no clue.
Check.
It's she.
It's she? Okay, cool. She. So, please put your pronouns in your Smash.gg bios, by the way.
Makes it much easier for us, yes.
That is sick. Alright.
Anyway, back to this.
Back to this.
Just fighting on opposite ends of that center platform.
Alright. Martho. They're trying to find some space, but Kazuna, I mean, she's been like really good at just harassing El Martho right now. Very difficult for them to find a way out. She's really turning up jets.
Yep. There's that bounce, finally.
Alright, the whip
that
has got to come out.
That took a really long time. It just wasn't on the menu.
Oh, tried to read the roll in, but just a little late on the timing. Good mix-up from Kazuna, but doesn't reverse the up.
Oh, that is painful.
Very early. You do get to waste a little bit of time with the bounce, though, at the very least. No mana now, either. That axe almost hitting. And El Martho cannot get out of the corner at all. You know how difficult it can be against Belmonts to escape from ledge. Tried to wave bounce axe there, he did miss it, but immediately forces El Martho to the other ledge. Only now are they playing center stage. No confirm yet, a bit too late even. The uppie fell out! Oh, and El Martho going for it all there. At high percent, willing to take the risk. at serious risk of dying and charges the up B too much. Scheme's not going to work through the roll iframes. I'm not really sure what that was, but Almartho again cornering themselves a bit too much, putting themselves at ledge. That's the thing that Kazuna's really taken advantage of. She's realized that Hero kind of has to corner himself. He wants to get his spells going. Give up stage control a little bit. And you can really take advantage of that as Belmonts. Don't want to play around that oomph though, gotta be really careful.
No.
Done a decent job of it so far. The timer has ran out and there was no real openings there. Very well played.
And there's the bounce.
Well, still chucks the axe anyway. Luckily doesn't connect. If I was Almartho, I'd like jump into that deliberately.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah, it'd be funny.
No way! Out of mana! Is that what happened?
Not even out of mana, just thought that a lower charged RB could do it. Went for the timing mix-up and it did not pay off.
Oh man. Alright, so with that, Kazuna evening things up 1-1.
Okay. This is, of course, best of 3 until winners, losers, and grand finals.
Yeah, I still need to redo the overlay to actually incorporate what it is best of. I've been meaning to do that. I just haven't really found the time.
Yeah. It's one of those annoying things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'm interested to see the stage picks.
it will be small battlefield.
Interesting. I'm looking at some stage data for small battlefield. 50% win rate, 2-2. So interesting. That's Almartho, by the way. So has gone to the stage occasionally, but not as much as some of the other stages that we've seen. Typically prefers Town, Smashville, FD or PS2, but I think that Smashville was probably banned by Kazuna, or at least the threat of the cross controlling the space underneath that platform may be a bit too much.
Maybe.
And FD we saw didn't really work out. Or maybe FD was banned too, because of how the first game went. These tipper up airs, very well spaced from Kazuna.
No,
She's really got this on lock.
Landed 3 of those in a row. Very nice.
Yeah, classic
good
F
charge.
smash frame traps coming out. No space to get bounce. You wonder if the cross is the better option there when Zoom comes out, just because of the amount of space it covers horizontally. Because there are set points for Zoom.
I mean, I get that, but also, like, Axe seems... They both seem like fine choices, to be honest.
I guess. That F tilt's so oppressive. Almartho has no answer. Kazuna just looking for the kill now. Probably a holy water that bounces off the shield.
Oh, wow,
but
it
still
lands on the
connects.
top platform.
Very interesting indeed. I love down tilt 1 to the down smash, catching the roll in.
To be honest,
Almartho
I was
holding in a bit too much. That was very smart.
beginning to wonder how long that stock was actually going to last, because at 170%, I was just like, Almartho's somehow still alive.
Yeah, it can be difficult securing that kill as Belmonts unless you get like a tipper F smash or a down air confirm.
Kazuna waits on the ledge, giving Almartho the time that he needs to get that bounce up. Psych up active.
Yeah, low on mana though. Still a real threat. Managed to stall for enough time to find some. You do lose mana when you get hit, which is interesting. Forgot about that. Sitting only at 8 mana after using that up B. Can't even use
Yep.
a big up B right now. Getting ledge trapped all the way, taken 40. Trying to get to center stage. Has finally got there. And Kazuna, she's building on this lead now. Almartho, no real way in, can't charge side B, doesn't have the mana to contest this range, and cross is shown to be a really, really powerful option. You wonder if walking would be a better option, because I feel like you can passive shield cross.
I actually have no idea. That's a... If anyone in chat knows whether or not that's a possible thing, I would very much like to know.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Oh, the
Ooh.
catch on the tether. Very smart. Charged up B. Sitting only at 10 mana, though. And Kazuna has to find this kill. It's something that we've seen her struggle to do at times.
Alright, there's that up B and a shield, and there's bounce.
Yeah, very rough indeed. Has to rely on that whip for most of the zoning. But the whip itself is a very strong tool. We've seen a lot of cross recently, but the whip does have a decent amount of value. Manages to stall for long enough for bounce to not really come out too much. Still can't find the kill with the axe at 160.
Alright, center spot on forward tilt, and there we go.
Alright, and Kazuna, very, very strong lead. 38 now. Trying to wait out these side Bs a little bit. It's interesting to see Belmont kind of outranged.
It is actually a little bit.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how the game plan changes.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Hero can only play that game for so long.
Yeah, and you've seen Kazuna avoid those side Bs, stall, and kind of use cross to force them up to press a button. That killed at 80. And there was nothing you could do.
All right. And with that thwack, we are now down to last stock, last game. Oh, what a way to even it up. But it looks like Kazuna definitely has El Martha on the ropes trying to get back here.
She's got the rage in her now. Been cheesed early by that thwack. And the immediate response has come out. Almatho eating 67. Only gets a hit now. Still trying to find a way to really reclaim center stage. So difficult getting in on this character.
Oh, there's that thwack again.
Especially when Kazuna is putting up this wall. Bounce is going to make things easier. We've seen how reliant Kazuna has been on cross to contest that side B.
Yeah. You can see Kazuna just sort of like backing up onto that side platform and whipping.
Yeah, immediate use of the whip though. Decently clever about it.
And with that, bounce has expired.
That has sitting at 130, just looking to find the kill, looking for a tipper up air, maybe a back air. Something. Fair's not going to connect. Cross will though. Decent, nice recovery under the stage, but gets up into the holy fire.
Okay.
Oh, the holy water, sorry.
It's alright. So with that, Kazuna taking the set 2-1.
Yeah, took a second to adapt after game one, but came back into it, and I'd say that second game was, or the third game, sorry, was very comfortable in the end. Just like took a second to kind of adapt to the mechanics of the matchup. It's a very awkward one for Belmont. Kind of learned how to play around bounce really smartly. And yeah, very well played from her. Almatha, of course, has had a decent run so far. We'll look to continue that in losers. We take a look at losers bracket whilst we are here.
Yeah, so our next match is going to be Scales versus Nines. Currently getting them on the match card, and we will be sending them the lobby info right now.
Okay, so We Fit Junior. Interesting. Could be
Wait,
Snake
we got
or
a
Sora
junior? Ooh,
We
this should be
have got a
good.
junior in Scales. So Scales has beaten Wudeo, Styphus, and Elias. Elias probably being the more notable win out of the three.
Yeah, Elias actually has like an EUBC under their belt.
Yeah. Yeah, very strong player. Denied winner's side top 8, of course. In losers, Kogamajin has gone on a bit of a run, 1-2 sets straight, looking to make top 8, only 2 sets standing in their path. Sapphire 99 also waiting to try and find a way in. Chicken won a couple sets in losers, but went out to Tosan Yu, who's a Me Gunner player.
The Me Gunners are... What is with the Me Gunners recently?
The Me Gunners have realized that this is a Wi-Fi event, and have decided to press B.
All right. By the way, just so everyone knows, Nines is playing Sora today.
Yeah, Sora, Snake, and Wii Fit. We've seen all three.
Well, it will be Sora in this match.
Interesting. Okay. I think it'll be Sora game 1 most of the time. Just try and feel it out. And what else is happening in Losers? In Losers, Crab Mo has gone on a run, 3 sets 1, playing Nexus right now, who's looking to make a run of its own. But in terms of Losers semis, like Losers top 8, it's just El Martha waiting, and the other contenders, Kogamasian looks like they might get in. Maybe Ramboxy, Sapphire 99 is there, Elias, of course. All sitting and waiting for a spot in Losers, but back to winners, of course. Sapphire 99 versus Scales both have had some decent runs. Sapphire experimenting, sorry, not Sapphire, Nines. Nines experimenting with some different characters. Be interesting to see. It's a good start from Scales. Oh, very good reset from Nines. Almost taking it there. The up B not punished. Sora's roots are really interesting to look at, and you can see Nines has like learn the character, learn some of the frame traps with that neutral B there. Nines doing a decent job of controlling space, but Scales finds a way out. Ooh, up B coming out. Nines not afraid to chase at all. Scales starting to punish these raw up Bs though. You can only cancel into side Bs, so it does get risky. Okay, unable to find the read on that tech. Nice bit jab. It's not going to kill just yet. I feel like sometimes my voice cuts out and it sounds like it's this good, but it's just me. Alright, nice back air to take the down smash. Big overcommitment from Nines. You kind of understand why there's that invincibility there. The iframes really coming out. But Scales has taken the lead now. Starting to adapt to the way Nines is approaching this matchup. Gets screen KO'd though. The Thundaga comes all the way out.
And with that, both players are now on second stock.
It's interesting that Nines is like ditching Blizzaga every time it's out.
To be honest, like, is that move even good?
I mean, it has some use. It's like a decent shield pressure tool, I think.
Is it good in this matchup?
I don't know. Like, it probably has some use. But it's like, you'd feel like they'd be more selective about the way they pick it. Nice clank with the fair. Bowser Jr. Fair and Bear are really disjointed. You see Scales really abusing that. But this juggle from Nines has been going on for a while, unable to take full advantage. Scales breaks out with a side B. Looking to find another one. These mix-ups have been decent. Like the shield pressure. I like the weights as well. Just waiting for Nines to swing.
Alright, the immediate up B.
Yeah, not gonna kill just yet. Nice confirm. Scales looking for the kill now. Got Nines at 80. Junior does have cheese. Jab is not going to take it, but it is going to do a lot of damage.
Man, I somehow I forget how light Sora is. I just don't see enough Sora in general.
That's it.
Ooh, wow.
100 center stage.
Yeah, I just dropped the bomb card on him.
I don't even think the DI was that bad. I mean, he died top right corner, more or less. That's rough.
Yeah.
Just dropped the bomb straight on him, and I think that, like, because of how active Sora's moves are, it is easy to whiff punish if you've got, like, disjointed moves that can kind of, like, interrupt them. You can kind of react to a whiff move pretty quickly. You can see Scales doing a really good job of that there with that up B. Just catching Nines swinging a bit too much.
Nines in chat. Sora more light than Pichu, LMAP.
I don't think Sora is more light than Pichu, but that would be funny. I could be wrong.
I actually don't know.
I will check ultimate frame data and sort by weight.
I have not had a need to learn how to play or even look at Sora. because we don't really get Sora players this late in bracket.
Okay, so no. Sora's actually heavier than Falco technically. Falco is very light.
What?
Falco has a weight of 82, which is as light as Rosa and 1 unit heavier than Bayonetta. So I did not know that.
I did not know that either.
Sora is about the weight of Zelda and 3 units heavier than Rosalina and Falco.
Okay, interesting. Sora heavier than Falco. Not what I would have guessed. However, Sora no longer on screen.
Yeah.
We got Snake now.
It's important to consider that Sora is very floaty, so he will die off the top earlier than Falco, because Falco is a fast fall.
That is true. But also, I would never have guessed that weight value.
Yeah. Very interesting indeed. Nines has decided the way to deal with Bowser's side B is to litter the floor with grenades. It has worked out pretty decently so far. It could also be a stage-specific pick. Although, actually, I think in Smash...
To be honest, this is...
characters first.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
no,
nice. I mean, this pick is very good for Snake, though.
It's stage then character.
Oh, it's stage then character.
Yeah, but...
Okay, so no, this is... Snake could be an SV pick, purely. Oh, I really like that idea. Because obviously SV is such a good stage for Snake. And so just having a Snake for like SV and Lilac, in case your opponent goes to that, is really smart.
Wait, where is the C4? Is it on that top platform? It is, okay.
Yeah, it's top platform, right-hand side.
I was about to say, I saw it come out, but I didn't see where it landed.
It's almost always on that top platform. You really gotta watch out for it. I said you gotta watch out for it, Nines. I told you. I know you're listening.
Ooh, boy. Alright, so with that, both players are on second
I'm giving you
stock.
mid-set coaching and you're not listening to me. This is shameful. Right. Nines. Scales comboing off Nines' grenade. That's kind of nice. You do have a little bit of, like, Snake-y elements in the Koopa carts. So you can tell that Scales has those kind of fundamentals of like reacting to the explosion and getting some up airs off it.
Nice catch with that forward smash, yeah.
Yeah, that will take it. Sitting with a lead against Snake. Pretty strong in this pick. Whilst compelling, I mean, Nines is struggling to find the kill. Scales has been pretty evasive so far. And you've got that buff in Clown Cart in terms of like weight a lot of the time, which can just be super duper useful when you're dealing with characters who have to trade so much.
Scales just jumping out of the way of that C4 blast.
Okay, Sour Fair's not gonna do it.
Nine's getting a couple good trades in though.
Nines is getting some decent trades in. And he does have the weight advantage, but Scales is still only sitting at 40, doing a decent job of navigating the explosions that sit before him. Sitting at 74 though. Nine's starting to push forward a little bit more. The grenade's coming out as well. Percents are basically even now.
That C4 is right underneath that center platform. Oh, barely misses.
You're in a last hit situation. Nine's on his winner's side stock. Sitting at 130. On that top platform. Scales gotta be careful, the up tilt will kill.
Nice, saved by the Mecha Koopa.
Yeah, very clever setup. Felt comfortable shielding just because the Mecha Koopa was there. Tried to outspace the dash attack but couldn't. Great clank with the mortar. Really smart but no punish. Good way to get back onto stage though. Scales unable to take advantage. Does still hold center. Trying to find this kill desperately.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so with that, Nines evens things up 1-1. Nice, and we go to game 3.
Do go to game 3. Nines looking to make the comeback. It's interesting because Nines has the Sora, the Wii Fit, and the Snake. And so I don't know if they're all stage-specific picks. I don't know which stages he'd prefer with who. Because it's interesting in the sense of, like... like, I get why you would always pick Snake for SV and maybe Lilat. You could pick Wii Fit for Lilat because that is a good stage, but you have to know tech for that. And Nines doesn't really play... Nines plays a fundies Wii Fit, you know?
I'll tell you what, the banned stages are Town and City, Final Destination, and Kalos.
Okay. Gone for flat stages. Like, all of the flat stages are gone. And I think it's because you don't really want Bowser Jr. Side B to control as much space as it does, especially online. Like, the unreactable burst range can be really destructive.
Well, we're running it back.
We are running it back to SV.
Yep. Believe it or not, that's where we're going.
Interesting pick. Of course, again, Snake super duper strong on SV. But Junior is not to be disrespected on SV. And the whole stage feels like it's within his burst range to an extent.
Yeah, given the small size of the stage, and like just how uncomplex it is, Mecha Koopa's just very useful here.
Yeah, being able to control the floor in Smashville and force your opponent to deal with a top platform that basically stops full hop aerials from existing can be really difficult. Especially because being pinned to that top platform can suck at times, especially with characters who have such good anti-airs like Snake or are constantly putting explosives there like Snake.
Yeah, plus in the situation where you... Oh, wow, that was pretty fast stock. But in a situation where you don't actually have to worry about Mecha Koopa hitting those grenades, it actually makes things a lot safer for Bowser Jr. You can just sort of like go in and expect it to have your back if it doesn't quite work out.
Yeah.
These grenades, though, really kind of screw with that.
They do, and I like the way that Nines is dropping grenades and mortars like on Scales' head, really taking advantage of the way Scales' clown cart works, getting that multiplier for the damage and not back in. Really trying to catch with these up, like harassing Nines at all. High recoveries not permitted. That is something that's really important to the matchup, is that like it's so easy for Bowser Jr. to just chase people all the way up or off to the side. Because you've got that side B and you've got Mecha Koopa.
It's a little bit surprising to see the way that Scales actually, like, guarded the ledge there, though. Just jump at a side B.
Yeah, like, why not, right? Gives you that nice air stall, no jump for Nines, no punish from Scales. That does make up B worse when you don't have a jump. And, like, it can be really difficult. You can see how difficult it was for Nines to land just then. Like, a lot of damage came out of it, and Scales did a really good job of stopping the classic Snake high recoveries that a lot of people struggle with. And just forcing Nines off to the side, and then killing off the side that way.
I am very confused as to why Scales brought Nines back to SV, though.
Yeah, it is such a good stage for Snake. But I guess with the other stages banned, like, what do you pick, right?
Well, Lilat was on this table. You don't want to play that one either.
You do not.
Yoshi's Story was another pick? No. PS2 was available.
That's fair. PS2 is a lot wider. You've got a lot more space to get around these grenades.
But then again, your Mecha Koopa isn't as good on PS2. If you throw it out, it's not going to make it to the other side of the stage.
Yeah, but I guess Snake's nades also aren't as powerful. Because they can't be positioned as well. Nines will take it only 55% on his last stock. The grenade confirm comes out. I think that first stock being so quick was kind of the tone setter, and from there, the pace of the game was just very steady.
Yeah, I feel that is very true. So, with that, Nines will be moving on to Winners Finals, and it will be our first best of 5 of the night. It will be Nines versus Kazuna. All right, let me go ahead and update the match cards, and we will get to that match.
Okay, Sora Belmont could be interesting. Because of how floaty Sora is, it could actually be more difficult than you'd otherwise expect. But Sora does get a lot of reward when he gets in, and also he gets a lot of reward for edge guarding, especially with that stalling mechanic that he has, where he can just kind of do an aerial in place in the air. That's just going to make it really hard for Kazuna to find any tethers. Thundaga as well is also going to be a super useful tool. Wii Fit could also work. Crouch is very strong in that matchup because you crouch F tilt and you crouch cross. Those are very important neutral tools for Belmont. Snake.
Nine's in
works.
chat. Nine's in chat. I don't know why, but my Sora loosed all loosed here all games Lamal, but it's almost gold 1 at ladders. Okay.
Oh, so it's almost gold 1 in Anthers, but you've lost every game you've tried.
That took me a few tries to read that.
Yeah. That's rough. I'm sure you'll get some games. It reminds me of we had a regional called Liverpool Smash like a couple weeks ago, and one of my friends, she got top 8, and the graphics said Crom, but she didn't win a single game with Crom. She only won with Piranha Plant, but she's trying to pick up Crom.
They didn't even check the VODs.
No, they did check the VODs. I think they just asked her. But shout out to B Little, by the way, for winning a regional with Wii Fit Train. We had a weird weekend because that weekend Billy got top 8 with Plant at Liverpool Smash, which was a regional for the Northwest, and then Tea Party, which was a national that I commentated. Tune into Big Lab. Hopefully I'm on comms, but even if I'm not, the lineup will be very good.
Tune into Big Lab. You heard it here first.
It's this weekend and it's SWT Silver.
It's actually Smash World Tour ranked?
It is. They opted in.
Nice.
The opt-in date started very quickly, so that will be good. Hopefully we can get some of the British players doing well on SWT, the likes of Bloom and Lugi, who don't travel that often, especially because they're traveling to Colossal, which is a super major in France, in Lyon.
When is that, by the way?
I believe it is in April.
Okay.
No, it's July. I'm debating going, but it's in Lyon, so... Ooh. Tea Party was my first out of region event, and part of the reason that I went was because it was a 24-hour venue and I could sleep on the floor.
I have done that at non-24-hour venues. Mainly because it's just like I gotta set up the night before, and I don't want to drive home.
You're a TO though. I'm a commentator. So, yeah. Big Lab will be big indeed. It's also UKIE circuit, I believe, and it is a national event.
Nice.
So it will be nice. Will be good. Anyway, moving on, we have Kazuna versus Nines.
Yes.
And I do not know what matchup we're going to see.
I'm pretty sure that we're going to... Oh, actually, we're going to see Wii Fit versus Richter.
Wii Fit, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, Nines has been kind of like wild today with the character choices just all over the place. But, yeah, Wii Fit versus Richter. Here we go, game number 1. Let's get it on.
Yeah. So as I did mention, Belmont, Eftel, and... I can actually pull up the list quick. Because I did make one. Well, I didn't make one, but I helped categorize one. Belmonts. The crouch list for Belmonts is up and forward angled F smash, and down angled F smash on Lilat. Side B, forward and up angled fair, forward and up angled bear. And down angled fair and bear are really difficult to connect, so you can fish for parry.
Okay.
And dash grab is also loses to reverse crouch. The thing that you have to watch for this matchup, though, is you really can't retreat to ledge. Which isn't really a huge issue if you have, like, fundamentals.
Well, to be honest, you wouldn't want to be on ledge versus Richter to begin with.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, normally as Wii Fit, if you're kind of in the corner or, in general, as a mix-up, you might try ledge camping. But you do not want to do that in this matchup. You can see Nines immediately getting off.
All right. Saw that cross game out and just saw the opportunity to go in.
Yeah. Other than that, though, this matchup's, like, decently doable. You saw the ball used to kind of get over the the projectiles and the whip and just apply a little bit of pressure to Kazuna, force her out of the corner a little bit, and allow Nines to find a way in. And Wii Fit just gets so much reward once you get in. Even, like, Nines doesn't use the most optimal combo routes, but it, like, doesn't matter because he just wins neutral more. And so, like, even when he gets in, oh, it could be costly.
Not a great place to be. Get some deep breathing out of it, but dies for it.
Can't do that against Belmonts.
Okay, but so with that, Kazuna has evened things up.
Yeah. The reward is just super duper high versus Belmonts. You can actually see Nines was expecting Kazuna to air dodge away from the platform because header covers every tech option on the platform, so people normally try and get away from it as soon as possible. But Kazuna, I don't think, knows the matchup that well. And so Nines didn't really play around that.
Alright, good header.
Yeah, finding a way out. Header is a strong mid-range option. You can see Nines doesn't really know what to do when he head whiffs, which is when you, like, header after you've been hit and the ball kind of goes away from you for a sec. You can actually use it, you can just, like, hit the ball after, do a bunch of cool tech with it, but I think Nines is just kind of doing it accidentally, using header a little bit too early, and yeah, like, it's an easy, but, like, buffering header out of hit stun isn't, like, an uncommon thing to do, right? Because you want to cover your recovery. Nines has really got a lot of mileage out of fair. It's a very, very good air-to-air. Frame 10, mega disjointed, super rewarding. Kill option as well.
I gotta say, Kazuna's done a very good job, typically, of, like, recovering past all these projectiles. Not so much there, right as I start to say it, but actually, like, getting past Nine's offensive back onto stage was actually pretty good.
Yeah. Especially with, like, header. Like, we haven't seen Nines do it too much, but if you've got time to set up a header cancel,
yeah,
like, it can be really, really rough for Belmonts to get back because you've just got free option coverage with no real consequences.
Alright, no deep breathing for a little while.
No, it was a smart mix-up, but realized that it was, like, too stale.
Yep.
But that is quicker than regular get-up to, like, jump and then DV. Less iframes, of course, but it's a nice timing mix-up. We've seen a lot of good B reverses from Nines as well. Not retreating to ledge out of a juggle situation the way most of the time you would as Wii Fit trainer, but instead going for B reverses to try and take advantage of Richter's poor mobility.
Oh my goodness, still alive at 195. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, both players now on last stock.
Nice use of the down tilt pushback.
I'm always worried whenever I see Kazuna do that, like, up B at a shield. Because I feel like she misses that a little too often.
Like Nines' sun usage as well, I like that too. Knowing that, like, fair routes without deep-breathing change, because they're dependent on the fact that you can, like, jump without landing. Whereas with deep breathing, you have to fast fall and rely on the auto cancel. That header was super nice. Played the rhythm game perfectly, yeah. So header doesn't have homing, and it's not a two-angle pick thing like most people think. It's a rhythm game. You played it very well. So you have, like, your slow angle, which, like, goes, like, basically in front of you. Your fast angle that goes ahead. And if you delay the timing of the B press, you can kind of pick an angle between them.
Yeah.
Which,
right.
I hate that I have to explain that every time, but nobody knows it. So I'm sorry if any Wii Fit mains are watching and they listen to that lecture.
Well, we're learning something today.
Most Wii Fit mains don't know.
Character change.
The owner of Fit Code. What stage have we seen?
We're going to Smashville, and we're getting a character change.
Of course, well, we're going to Smashville, which means we see Snake. No, Cloud?
Yep.
What?
Yeah, I'm as confused as you are. I don't think that we've seen Nines play Cloud before.
Well, Nines has not played Cloud in this run, but Nines probably has a Cloud. I assume.
Yeah.
I can check.
That's fair. Here we go, though. Game number 2. Smashville.
Nines went Cloud in the Duck 'em Up 9, which I believe is a local.
Okay.
That was against Yoshi. Snake Cloud he went. We actually look at his characters.
I'm actually wondering which of Richter's moves get beaten out by Blade Beam. Looks like it goes straight through the holy water.
Interesting. I mean, he was trying to use Sun to do that, but the fact that you have to charge it meant that Kazuna, she could kind of just get it mid-range and pressure him for doing it. He didn't really like Sun Fidget enough, which is when you kind of like close it without releasing it. So you just kind of charge it a little bit and then kind of dash back and do something else or something along those lines. I like these recovery mix-ups though.
Yeah.
It'd be very difficult getting back on stage against Cloud. Especially, back on stage as Cloud, especially against Belmont.
Yeah, when you don't have limit, that your recovery is pretty linear.
Yeah,
so
you
if
don't
you've got
even
the
want
space
to
to
use
work
limit
with,
when you have it.
if you've got the space to work with and at least mix up maybe whether or not you're going to go high, just do it.
Yeah.
All right. Kind of rando like climb hazard there. I'll take it.
All right, the back air will take the stock, filling it a bit more of a reasonable percent. The thing is that F tilt and cross control so much space underneath that platform, and it's why even though SV's like super duper small, you can see that it's really easy for Nines to get in with a back air. Like Kazuna, she likes this stage because you just control all of that ground space, and then full hop aerials aren't an option either, and so it just feels very difficult to get in.
Yeah.
But of course you have that short hop back air as Cloud waiting too long. She will die for that.
Yep, limit blade beam will do it. Climb hazard to that top platform. That move has way less end lag than I thought.
Kind of like, it's bad if you do the landing hit on someone's shield, but like if you're landing on a platform, you can't really get punished if the platform's a certain height.
I'm kind of like having to like rethink about what words I'm going to use. That is unfortunate. The pressure. So with that, Nines accidentally SDing, and with that, they're on their last stock. But no, one of the things that I'm sort of like, I've been playing a lot more traditional fighters. I almost said recovery frames, and I'm like, that is going to confuse people. All right. Okay.
Oh,
Anticipating a role play, making a big bet there.
I like how Caroline isn't afraid to like air-to-air Cloud with like a nair. Like she's not constantly dashing back and ferrying.
No.
She's willing to beat it out. See, there again. You feel like most would try and use their range, but that timing mix-up of just beating it out directly, the extra reward you get from it. Smart. Didn't realize the Holy Cross would interrupt the confirm. Could have got more out of it, to be fair. Like, you could probably connect an upper out of that. Again,
Got hit by
just
the
missed-
holy water and the cross.
Yeah, again, like, same thing. But no confirm.
All right, here comes limit. I feel like they just ended that a little bit early in case they needed the recovery. Good
Jump
scoop.
call out, by the way.
Yep, good scoop.
Remember, last patch of the game, finishing touch got buffed. It's a frame faster, which means up tilt finishing touch is a thing. Oh, it's like 3 frames faster, sorry. So up tilt finishing touch is the thing. That kills super early. Jab lock finishing touch is a thing. That kills super early. There are safe confirms into finishing touch now.
I'm
that
scared.
Nines
I did
can
not know
rely
this.
on. Oh, nice
But
down
Kazuna
tilt.
takes it.
Yeah. Kazuna again with the down tilt 1 to down smash. You have to tech away if you want to get out. And the missed tech from Nines means that Kazuna will take it. It's smart though because people aren't really expecting to have to tech there.
Okay, here we go. Game number 3. Once again, this is a best of 5. This isn't over by a long shot.
Not at all. And just for the record, there are actually more games on Nines' Cloud than Nines' Wii Fit. I did not
That's
know this.
surprising.
That is surprising. I assume because a lot of offline games aren't counted towards that. That's not strictly true. But I do find that interesting.
All right, it looks like we're going to be going to Town and City for Game 3. Speaking of, I need to update the spreadsheet now that it's not just Wii Fit. Got some Cloud in there, too. I did get the same-day VODs up and running for today. Samus! All right. You know, YouTube titles are only allowed to be 100 characters long.
At a certain point, it's just 9s random.
Exactly. All right, here we go with game number 3, the Samus pick. That is a surprise to me. But hey, I love seeing some Samus play. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, so... Oh, you can see... Like, Kazuna has immediately realized the space that she needs to be in this matchup. The fact that the Belmonts arguably have better mobility is, like, really, really destructive for Samus, because it means that the Belmonts can constantly decide, like, they can dictate the range the game is played at, and they can constantly decide to play the game kind of at mid-range. That's one of the reasons that down tilt wasn't really that great.
It was still such a dominant first stock, though. Nines is already down by 1.
Yeah. But Kazuna just needs to make sure that this game is played at mid-range, and that 9s can't get in, because Samus does have more rewarding options when she gets in. Then Richter, that edge guard was beautiful, levels things right up, only at 43%. And Samus does have better options at long range in the form of charge shot, so it's about staying entirely at whip length, and you've got the mobility to do that. Samus does have more movement tech than you,
Yep.
but you have more of that sort of raw ability.
Not only that, but the way I see it is like Samus's air mobility is just really good. Being able to sort of like weave your way around projectiles is one way to get in if they want to go in.
Yeah, it's not good in terms of like stats. She's just like floaty, and she's got very good like movement tech. You know?
Samus is one of those characters that I always like refer to as like sneaky, because Samus has like some really bizarro close range interactions that just sort of like are instant wins, especially near ledge with the bomb, with down B.
Even with like up air confirms or like charge shot kill confirms, like point blank charge shot to back air or F smash.
Ooh, wave bounces into the axe. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, she moved too hard. Alright, 9s. Yeah, forced to ledge immediately. This is where the damage starts to really rack up. You can see what 9s was kind of thinking, that Zare starting to contest that whip in the second stock, but I just feel like the Belmonts kind of have the upper hand here. That whip range is so destructive. 9s finds a way, a grip to get back into the game.
Yeah, but still, starting this stock at 102%, not great for 9s. They basically gotta play perfect.
Did you know that Samus's Waveland is actually better than Samus's Dash out of Shield?
No. What?
Yeah, Samus has a really good Waveland and a really bad Dash. So when wave landing out of charge shot or out of shield, it's a better option. Like, sorry, wave dashing.
I'm gonna have to take your word for that, because I can't for the life of me imagine it in my head.
There's like, you're more actionable quicker out of wave dash than out of dash out of shield when you do. It's in part because you have to drop shield as well. You don't have to drop shield when you wave dash. And same applies to charge shot. Nice back air. Classic commentary.
There it is. There it is, everybody. Get your clips right now. Get your clips. He said the funny words.
Very well spaced tipper back air, catching the ledge jump, angled up as well. And Kazuna sitting at an opportunity to get into grand finals. Whilst we're here, we'll check on losers. Losers round 7 is going on. Koga has gone on a mad losers run. Could be the 4th set win straight down there. Elias looking to make a run as well, beating Hydro FX, now facing Dark Law. And then going into El Martho, Scales and Elmato, of course, already waiting in losers' quarters. Kogamajin is playing Tosan Yu, who's had 3 straight wins in losers, including Zelan 47156, who's gone on a couple runs, and Sapphire 99, who falls just short of top 8 for the first time in a while. Alright. Back to winner's side. It's a decent start for Kazuna. Nines has gone Snake. Really trying to clutch this out now, I feel.
Alright, that was a good trade.
I feel like the Samus was like searching for an answer in the matchup. But the Snake, of course, is the main. There is a lot more games on the Snake than any other character. And so it makes sense that we kind of see it. Well, I don't know. Maybe Nines was just messing about. Like, I don't really... I can kind of see the reasoning, because there's, like, a good way to contest F-tilt. But, like, you don't want to play at that range against Belmonts anyway, really.
No, you don't. I think it might have just been Nines messing around. Ooh, interesting. Good clank on that
yeah,
cross.
Very smart. Trying to build the lead here. We know Kazuna has struggled to kill at times. These high recoveries, very strong, hard for Richter to chase.
Nice confirm off of the grenade. Ends up blowing themselves up, but it's fine.
Yeah.
At this point, it's all about getting insurance. Sitting at 160%, they're not long for this world.
Yeah, and Kazuna still can't find the kills,
Good
sitting
C4.
at 88. Nine's doing a really good job of recognizing how difficult Kazuna has found it to kill in the past, and how difficult it is killing in this game in general. Belmont, of course, the character who needs to hit Tippus to do it. What was that snipe? That was disgusting.
It just took out the UAV, and that was it. Okay, so with that, Nines is currently sitting 1 stock up, 2-1.
I feel like Caroline is not really watching out for those C4s. It can be difficult because as a Belmont player, you're already looking at, 3 or 4 different projectiles to keep your wall up, keep your setups up, and then you have to worry about grenades, and then you have to worry about C4. But Kazuna's doing a much better job of generally controlling the space on the ground right now. Nines just kind of waiting for Kazuna to approach, but
Yeah, basically.
honestly, that didn't, Kazuna approached and then just hit him. Like, she just hit him. Kazuna does have a C4 on her, does a decent job of recognizing it and shielding. Nines doesn't really have a setup ready. That nade was just placed really well, right at that back air range. Nine's been very smart with these placements. Kazuna cannot find a way to contest this huge lead now. Racking up the damage, racking up the trades. When you've got a stock lead, why not, right?
I'm wondering if Nine's actually, using that drone to destroy the axe. I wonder if that was intentional just now.
Maybe, I don't know.
Alright, C4's out. That barely missed. Jeez.
That up air would take it as well.
Great confirm. And
Mileage
there's the
that
Nikita.
Yeah. Very good job of just circling it back around, making sure that you can't stall around it. Mixing Kazuna up, and we go to game 5.
Very nice. Are we going to see another character change? That's my question. Because at this point, I really wouldn't put it past Nines. They've played a new character every single game. Looks like we're going to Pokemon Stadium 2 for Game 5. And we will be staying with the snake.
Okay.
Alright. Last game of Winners Finals. Here we go.
Game 5, Winners Finals, EU Bootcamp Midweek Drills number 175. Let's get into it. It's PS2.
The 175th one.
The 175th one. PS2, an interesting pick. course, the widest stage in the game that could benefit both of them. It is a good stage for both of them. Neither of them have gotten hit yet, which in the Snake matchup is very impressive. But Nines draws first blood. Kazuna getting shield poked by a grenade. And Kazuna trying to be careful, trying to overshoot and catch it. I like that crouch usage.
Yep, that was nice. Just ducking right underneath that forward tilt.
Yeah, Snake having, I believe, the second lowest crouch in the game, behind only Wii Fit Trainer. Although, to be fair, I think Snake's is more consistently lower, whereas Wii Fit's like lower at one of the ends.
Nines is not winning any of these trades right now.
Yeah, it's not really going out in his favor. I love that back at across. It's unfortunate nothing else could come of it.
Alright, good tech chase.
I feel like more people need to roll into the nade there, because it doesn't blow up as like easily as... Like, if you know the timer, you know what I mean? You know that it won't necessarily blow up when you roll into it. So you have enough time to shield.
Still, though, in the heat of the moment, are you really going to know how many seconds are left on that thing?
Fair, but you could also try get up attacking, like try different mix-ups instead of just rolling away.
Okay, so with that, Nines is evening up the percentages. Both of them are on basically touch of death percent.
They are, but of course Nines does have the stronger kill options, definitely prefers being in this position. The mortar's not going to take it yet, that's it. The get up attack!
How? That was over 150%. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Kazuna somehow
was just late to react, and
Kazuna somehow squeaking by. It doesn't really matter. Both players are now on second stock, low percents.
Yeah, they reset to 0-0 right there. I like the usage of the bombs and the nades on this platform. It's making it really difficult for Kazuna to operate at the ranges they'd otherwise like to. In general, just chucking nades to outrange that whip has seemed really, really powerful so far, but the cross will outrange any Nikita setups you want to try. Very interesting that Nines tried that in neutral. Starting to get blown up by his own stuff now.
Yep.
Oh, I like that down tilt one mix up again. No tech that time. It was a smart A-land, but just kind of
took one step back and then just let forward tilt rip.
Yeah, acted like they were going to try and cover roll in and then just cover jump. Nice grab of the holy water with the get up attack. So many options for Nines right now. Trying to find this kill. Even percents, but Nines has the weight advantage and he has the better kill options. Does not even percents anymore though. Because he made short work of that. Still can't find this kill though. Sour spot
nice.
Fair, not going to take it. Looking for the holy water setup, not going to work on Nines. Oh, forced Kazuna to grab the grenade. And
Yikes.
Killed them with it whilst in hit stun. Kazuna finally takes the stock whilst invincible. We are reset to 0-0 again. Last stock, Game 5, Winners Finals E, Bootcamp Midweek Draws number 175 on PS2. And Kazuna is losing some of these trades, sitting at 36. I say trades.
They're not
and
trades.
Nines has not been hit yet. Only got clipped by the two sides of that holy, the cross. 27% now on Nines. Kazuna's starting to get something going. Doesn't read the jump.
Alright. Evening up the percents. Nines just jumping from one platform to the other, it feels like.
Yeah, just using those platforms. They're such good spots for the grenades to hang about.
The wave bounce to get in.
You might as well if your character has Snake's M ability.
Yeah, but still, like, we've seen the movement go wrong before. Ooh, caught with the Nikita, and that will be it. Too low to get back.
Yeah, very clever. Just stopped using the Nikita at all instead of trying to angle it anymore and just dropped it right on the Belmont's head. The play there was to go up and try and use the invincibility to get around it that you get when you try tethering to ledge. But unfortunately, just waited too long. Thought that the Nikita would miss, and it did not. And that's it. Our next set will be Elias Darkwall, I think.
It looks like that may be the case. So Elias versus Darklaw. Give me one moment while I update these scorecards, and we will get them in the lobby.
Alright, I'm gonna get a drink quickly.
That sounds very good. So how's everyone doing tonight? We are going to have same-day VODs again. If you've been wondering why I've been so quiet half of the time, it's because I'm currently getting that working in the background. So, when this tournament is over, VODs should be up within the hour. Yay! I don't know why I do this. I don't think anyone watches them anyway. But alright, let's see here. Where are we in bracket? It looks like we're going to be going to Losers Round 7, Alliance versus Dark Law. Still getting all of that punched into the scorecard. France versus Germany. Okay. And it looks like these players, we're going to see a Falco versus a Joker. Nice. Alright. Arena ID has been sent. And now we're just waiting on them to join the lobby. So how's everyone doing today? Welcome, 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 welcome to EU Bootcamp Midweek Drills number 175. Thank you once again, Doberman, for putting this on every single week. We've got some top 8 action going on. And Elias is in the lobby. I don't think that we've ever had Dark Law 7 OR on stream before. That is one heck of a tag, by the way. Little bit of a mouthful. We're just going to go with Dark Law. Anyway, while we have some downtime, I'm going to go ahead and get that VOD up. Takes a little bit to set up, but it's worth it. By the way, who is the second commentary here? It is Chacky. Oh wow, that was quick. Here we go. Game number 1. Chacky had to go get some water. Chacky will be back soon. All right, here we go. Game number 1. Darklaw landing the first hit with that Egon. I gotta say, I had no idea that Falco was so light. I guess it makes sense. Alright. Elias having a very difficult time getting in. They're just taking a lot of this damage over time from these Egons. Nice drag down combo. There's the Falco special. Gets the sour spot on the back here. That's a little bit unfortunate, but evens up the percents. Arsene active now. Yeah, this makes sense. Just fight at range while you can. Darklaw really wanted to get a reflector out of that. Nothing, though. Going way down below the stage to intercept. Does not manage to get it. Arsene is out. And with the percent that Darklaw is at, they may not get another one before the stock is over. Both players sitting around 100%. Alright. Up smash on shield punished immediately by another up smash. Darklaw taking the first stock. Elias sitting 2-3. Retreating to center stage now.
Ooh, apologies, I took a while.
No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Good reflector on that Egon, taking some damage over time now. Darklaw sitting at 130% on the ledge. Manages to sneak by.
Nice phantom footstool, by the way. Love to see it. I need to work on that. That's a really clever mix-up. Elias reflecting these EHAs as well, kind of sitting at mid-range knows that's the right range for it, but Dark Lord does still manage to find them. Stop neutral attacking on the platforms, by the way. No, oh, you got cheese. You got cheese. Damn, and Elias having to deal with the fact that Dark Lord is kind of snowballing as he struggles to find this kill. Falco, of course, not a character who's blessed with amazing kill options. Kind of linear kill options, if anything. You can see that coming out. You can see Dark Lord taking advantage, immediately landing a Rebel's Guard, knowing the back air is going to come out, knowing it has to if Elias wants to try and find his kill. Down tilt, of course, was buffed into a kill option fairly recently.
Was it?
Well, yeah.
Man, I need to actually like look at the notes for the last
There you
patch.
go. Crackdown Farrington.
Wait, are you talking about Falco down air? Or down tilt?
Yeah.
That's always been pretty good.
Not killing.
Yeah.
Has it?
Yeah. It's always been pretty good.
Hold up. I think the angle changed at some point.
Maybe.
Okay.
I know at like 130 plus, it has the potential to kill. Oh, it got buffed. Interesting. I don't know that I would have expected to get buffed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
Phantasm directly into a forward smash. Not looking great for Elias right there. And I think... Ooh. Yep, that's going to be it.
Yep. It's rare that you see Joker down air off stage when it's not awesome. But that was very clever usage of it.
All right, so with Dark Law taking game number 1, we go to game 2. What are we going to see?
Nice.
So, Battlefield, Yoshi Story, Lilac Cruise have all been banned. Looks like we're going to go to town.
Town and city?
Yeah, unless there's more towns.
Yeah, unless there is more towns.
I mean, clearly I don't know much.
Yeah, so it turns out that the game got buffed and there's 3 towns.
The game got buffed? Dang! Nintendo.
Yeah, like, you know how they added Small Battlefield and the stage list basically just got a huge buff?
Nice.
Oh.
You doing alright?
I am doing fine.
I would like to say...
I'm trying to open a packet, I'll be honest
okay.
with you. I'll turn on RTH focus.
I do want to point out that our last set does not fit on YouTube.
What do you mean it does not fit? It's too long.
The name is too long. There's too many characters.
You're gonna have to exclude some. I feel like that's the play, right?
Yeah, that's the only option, really.
It's interesting that, like, because I don't find that everybody does that. In the sense of, I don't find that everybody, like... God, I need to stop doing this.
Yeah,
Right.
Don't worry about it. Let's go back to the match.
No. I mean... What I was saying.
Yep, I don't know either, man. But our Sen's out. It's about to expire.
Yeah.
No real big hits out of it. That's good.
Yeah. Sitting pretty decently. Elias just looking to find this kill. That smaller ledge to Blossom is going to help him. You can see him fishing for the up tilt back air, but just gets it raw in the end. Going over the guns. Elias looking for his combo starter. Nice. Can't continue it though. Only 40, which is pretty good, but for a Falco combo.
Expected a response after that Phantasm on shield, and Dark Law just held it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, it kind of catches you off guard that he'd do it.
Alright, let's trump into back air, and that will be it for Elias's first stock.
So you just don't do anything about it. Okay. Elias doing a decent job of trying to bait out an option from Dark Lord, but he only bites once Elias actually approaches. He's done a very good job of just trying to read Elias's approaches so far. E3 now. Dark Lord starting to pull this back. Got a decent handle of the way Elias has been approaching.
Yeah, they're keeping it very even so far.
Can't combo the down gun into anything. But
Nice.
down gun
Uses
does-
that extra jump that they have because they Phantom Footstool to mix things up. I like that. Good play by Elias.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Dark Lore, of course. Not expecting that kind of thing. Remember, if it's a Phantom Footstool, the rings are yellow and not white.
That is good to know. I did not know that. Yeah, with Falco's jump being so high, it's actually like in the heat of the moment, it might be hard to tell whether or not you got Phantom Footstooled or just double jumped on.
Yeah. Especially with his fast fall speed.
Yeah.
Falco.
There's
sitting
Arsene.
at 98. And you can
That's
see
kill percent right now
Dark
with
Lore
Arsene.
mashing a little bit now. It's interesting because he's mashing kill options, but he's not mashing there.
Might be a conditioning thing.
Yeah, Elias is just trying to stall out this Arsene. Can't find a punish. Just tapping away with lasers.
You're at kill percent against Arsene. Just don't even bother.
Okay, survives the Arsene. Dark Lore unable to find a way in. Sitting at 144.
Oh, Elias gets punished for that. I'm not quite sure what that up smash was all about. Wow, the last hit of Nair.
Ooh.
Rebels, oh my goodness, Elias bet so
Just
much on that
about
Phantasm
living.
spike.
Yeah, and lost really hard, even though he did survive.
It was close though, they almost didn't.
They almost didn't, and they did get Rebels guarded, but it's not going to matter too much. The Rebels gauge reset because of the Nair killing off the side. Again, those smaller town and city blossoms kind of coming in clutch, although to be fair, he was at like 167.
Yeah. All right, now Elias really just needs to get in as much insurance as possible. Maybe like get one Arsene out and done with, but no. Oof. Okay, both players 0% final stock. The drag down combo
Right.
interrupted by the incoming platforms.
Yeah,
my
very
goodness.
unlucky there. Sitting at 65, not willing to stop chasing at all. Elias going all the way out. Sitting only at 34. Done a decent job at getting off ledge though, not had to deal with that too much. I like the roll away as well. It's something you don't see a lot of people do. A lot of people roll in there. You can see Dark Lore fishing for that.
Yep. All right, so Darklaw currently sitting at 90%, pretty close to combo kill percent. Nope, that's not going to be it. No back air.
No, going for forward air instead.
Well, the DI kind of forced it.
The momentum is on Elias's side, but Dark Lord does have the survivability to really pull this one back. Sitting on his tournament stock, can Dark Lord find a way to qualify for top 8? Town tilt's not going to do it yet. Town does have a high ceiling. The raw F smash comes out. The lean back coming in clutch. Trying to
All
find a
right,
way
both
now.
players very cautious now.
Yeah, you can tell why.
Yeah, Arsene, right there.
It does fill up over time if you
Next hit better kill and it better come soon.
Yeah, if you're Elias that's worrying that it fills up over time, I guess he's got to try and stall out the next one. He could be going for a timeout. Realistically, there's only 36 seconds left. He's got a 40% lead. Might worth like not fishing for a kill option at all and just waiting. Tries to find a way out, but the Phantom Footstool just puts him too high up. And Dark Lord just chases him knowing the double drop is coming. Very smart adaptation to a very clever mix-up. And
All
Dark
right.
Lord ends another loser's run. He's ended Crab Mo's amazing loser's run. He beat Gaming Kingdom, a fellow Game & Watch, and Nexus in a 4-set run from losers round 2 all the way up to losers round 6. And Darklaw ending another run in the form of Elias's. Almatho will be next on his list.
All right, but before that, We have a new match. It's going to be Scales versus Kogamajin. Woo.
Scales versus Kogamajin. Kazuya Jr.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Because, like, normally, just to break the fourth wall for a second here.
What fourth wall?
Well, okay, fair. But to be a little meta for a second here, like, we talk about matchups probably more than I would at, like, a local or, like, a national event. Because it's hard to keep track of EUBC players. They're changing a lot.
I would say a decent amount of that is also that we have to fill time.
We do
quite a bit more than an offline event.
Yeah, that is very much true. In an offline event, you can talk about your own bracket run, or your co-commentator's own bracket run.
But anyway,
So, like, the problem that we have right now is that, like, I'm gonna try and theory craft how I think this matchup will go.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest with you, I have no clue.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know how most matchups go. Like, I'm pretty sure that everyone here has managed to figure that out by now, though.
Yeah.
I like how you didn't even. Wow, you really didn't even try to, like, contest that at all. It's just like, oh no, you're not that unknowledgeable.
No.
You just straight up said, yeah.
Look, here's the thing, right? You don't actually, like, there are different kinds of commentators, and that's just not the role you're filling, you know?
I'm the guy entering all the data in the background so we can have same-day VODs.
That, to me, is more valuable than a bunch of useless matchup information. I will say that.
I appreciate it.
So Kogamajin has been in losers since losers round 4. He's beat Santa Juarez, Lucario, Galactic, and Ramboxy, and Tosan Yu, who's also going on quite a losers run.
Yeah.
So he has been going on a run. Kazuya, of course, has been more relevant recently. We saw Riddles do really well at Collision. We saw Tarek do really well at Full Glory, all in the same weekend. He's dead. He's dead. Oh. He's almost dead. If that was Teabag Punch, he would have died. If you hit, like, the crouching punch into... He's dead now.
Wild.
Yep. Wild. Yeah, so Scales' main problem is that he has to get in to get his combos going. Oh my god.
I looked away. I looked away for literally a moment.
So to describe what happened, Scales got hit off stage and then down smashed. And that's it, he just died.
Like, I didn't even see that happen. I tabbed over to Discord to say the word sure to Doperman, and it was gone.
The stock was gone. You literally blinked and missed it. Alright, and now the Rage Drive comes out. And Scales has to play around this. It's basically a meter that goes down. Okay. Yeah. Kogamajin is so good at landing Rage Drive, he's not even gonna let me explain it. Like the Tomahawk up smash, I respect the attempted mix-up. Scales is trying something, he needs to find this kill quick. There is no Rage Drive, so you don't have to rush too much, because you've already been hit by the threat. Nice bait with the Mecha Koopa, good frame trap, catching with the F-tilt fork, coming all the way out. We know how many kill options Kazuya has though, and you got hit by the slowest one!
To be fair, Laser. Yeah,
Laser's not fast. The thing is that, like,
but...
Laser will catch you if you're trying to fast fall out of hit stun by using an aerial, and junior mains will do that a lot of the time, because they've got a good up air to do that with. So it's a smart idea. It's a very nice catch. It's a very, like, it's one of those things where he's assumed that Scales has a habit, and immediately capitalized on it without even ever actually seeing Scales in that situation.
To respond to chat, no, they are not new. Kogamajin has been around for a while. They're one of the few players that, like, have been around for long enough that I've got them in Sable still. That didn't make a whole lot of sense. He's been around for a while because Sable recognized him and I didn't have to put in the numbers or the name. Which means we've had them on stream before.
We have indeed. We've had Kogamajin on stream a couple of times. He's not new really at all. Well, he's not. Maybe he's taken a break, but I don't think so. Scales has gone for Greninja.
Interesting. Well, we know that Scales does have a Greninja, at the very least. But we have not seen them today.
Like, Greninja's full hop height is going to be very useful. But the problem is that, like, you're playing a character with such good anti-airs.
Just breathe in and out, dashing back. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Did you really just go for the footstool, Kogamajin? Did you really just try to go for that? That would have been nasty.
It's frame 1. Frame 1 invincible. I like the way Kogamajin is using that. I like the way Kogamajin is using double jump cancelling with Kazuya. So the height on his jump is actually a little bit slower if you IDJ. And you cancel it with like an area.
Can I just say that parry into quick turnaround into jab that Kogamajin just did missed, but it still would have been dope as hell. Oh my goodness!
The raw F tilt. Get out of here.
Just give him the boot.
Yeah, like that's a slow move too. Like Kogamajin just has a really good idea of where Scales is going to be and when. Oh, he missed the waveland, but it doesn't matter. He picks up the down B anyway. I like that. But that back air was risky as hell, especially given Kazuya's jump, but he still went for it and landed it. He's just so sure of himself in his punishes. And Kogamajin kind of snowballing here. Again, this could be a 3-stock. Especially with Rage Drive on deck. Scales, of course, wanting to make sure that doesn't happen. This Greninja counter pick. Not really working out so far. We haven't really seen it do much. The up air's not going to kill.
He wants the Rage Drive so badly.
He does.
There's the parry.
Kind of waiting for it, and the up B will take it.
Jesus, that parry! Are we playing third strike? What is this?
No, the input is much more lenient than third strike. But he's got a very good read on his opponent's timings, and Scales just like... It felt like it was figured out.
Yeah,
It felt like the download was complete from like the first stock. It was...
Jesus Christ.
That was brutal. That was really...
That was absolutely brutal.
That's a VOD Scales is going to review to look at his mistakes, because he got absolutely picked apart.
Well, it'll be up later tonight. Alright, so up next we have El Martho versus Dark Law 7-0-R. Can we please get a shorter tag?
Fit it into your overlay.
I was about to say, their like sponsor prefix is no.
Oh, that's good.
El Martho, I know that you have a sponsor prefix as well, but it's also like 7 characters long and it's never gonna fit.
Is it an actual sponsor?
I have no idea.
Is it like a meme? Because normally if it's that long,
it's probably a meme.
Yeah. It's a meme in a language we don't understand. We're not gonna commit too hard to it.
But anyway, yeah, we're moving on to the other side of Luce's quarters. Go ahead and update the scorecard, and then get that VOD up. So yeah, we're just waiting on everybody to join the lobby now. I like having a little bit of extra time to do this. That way I'm not, like, dead silent and you hear in the background clickety-clack as I type in everyone's names.
Okay. So, a game. Martha versus Darklaw. Darklaw up again straight away. He's qualified for top 8. And now he has to prove that he can stay there with the big boys, with your El Marthos. I think you have the flags the wrong way around.
Do I? Yes, I do, actually. Thank you for letting me know.
No worries. Okay.
It's fixed.
This is Joker Hero is an interesting one.
Yeah.
Joker is inherently a character you feel like you have to approach. In the sense of like, he's filling up meter with time, but he's filling up meter when you hit him. Hero is definitely a character you have to approach. It's going to be difficult for El Mazo to keep out Darklaw.
I'm going to say this right now, you are not going to guess what Darklaw is going to be playing for the first game. You're just not going to be able to guess this.
He's only played Joker throughout his...
Yep.
He's wrong.
You're not going to guess this.
What is it then? Oh, he's clowning. He's actually clowning. Did he not know that top 8 isn't best of 5?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, this is how we started. But hey, you know what? We've never seen this player before, so they could have a Ganon. They could.
They know late hit dash attack to jab, so like they probably do, to be fair, because that's not like a common combo route.
In chat, Darklaw is the hero hater #1. He refuses to play Joker against him. Okay.
Okay. He doesn't give him that level of respect.
Nines also says, was also best Gan in Germany.
Oh, really?
That's a big claim.
Okay, no. That makes sense, because if you're, like... Do you remember Cretin?
I do remember Cretin.
Cretin is a Ridley main who still plays Ganon against Pika. Because she's that experienced in the matchup. Like, she used to play Agent, who, especially in the Wi-Fi era, was considered like one of the better Pikas in the UK.
I remember Agent.
Yeah, she played Agent. I mean, Agent, like, started going Conquest a while ago. But, like, she played Agent every week and won for months. And now she's just better at... 78! Ganon died at 78!
To whack.
Oh.
That's not a great...
That's the thing about whack and thwack. Like, once you hit 70s and 80s, the percent roll is actually, like, really in your favor.
That hurt.
Normal moves don't kill from anywhere on the stage at 70.
Tip the scales in chat. Tip the scales in chat. I can hear Darklaw raging right now. I'm raging right now. Oh, that felt so bad to watch.
Hey, Darklaw overcommitting with the F smash. You can see the rage. Moving in a little bit. Tried to cover the roll away with the down B, but he missed the timing. Okay, nice try.
All right.
Catches it the second time around. Don't jump.
Both players now on last stock.
Nice catch with the dash attack on the roll
there's
away.
that thwack.
I'm surprised we didn't see the Accelerado. Okay, it's Ganon, so even though it's last hit, it's Ganon.
Let's be real. El Martho has not used it once in the, like, couple of games that we've seen with them.
That's very odd, because it's probably one of the best spells, if not the best one, to, like, consistently roll.
Alright. Well, El Martho taking game #1. Oh my god, that whack, though. Oh boy. that would add point blank straight off the Angel platform, almost basically top decking it. That's gotta feel rough at 78.
That's... yeah.
It's super rough. All right, going into game number 2. What do we got? It looks like we're going to be going to Kalos for the first time on stream today. I don't normally read chat during a match, but it's just like, there was some good information there. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
knowing
right.
that he's got like a Ganon and that he was the best Ganon in Germany is like good to know.
I like good information in chat. It looks like Dark Law will be playing Falcon for game 2, actually.
Well, there's some crossover there. Let's actually get some stats on Dark Law's Falcon. I mean, it's hard because offline events, very few of them will hit the kind of data that you need.
All right, game 2. Let's see what we get.
Okay, so his most played characters is his most played character is Joker, then Falcon, then Ganon.
Okay.
I assume when he went into the Wi-Fi era, like he didn't play Ganon as much because if he was the best Ganon in Germany at one point, he probably just played a lot of like offline or like non-Smash data sets. Because like a lot of European tournaments just don't they use like challenge or whatever. It's like annoying.
No, to be honest, most locals I think still use challenge just because of how quick it is to set up for people who just used to show up. Pre-COVID, everyone that I know used challenge for locals, just because it's just like I don't know who's going to show up, and I don't want to have to deal with like sort of like the administrative overhead of Smash GG.
Yeah.
But yeah. Post-COVID era is just like, you have to pre-reg for everything, so you might as well use Smash GG. Anyway, look at this. Dark Law doing real nice right now.
Yeah, this Falcon doing work. Shielding the Magic Burst as well. That means no mana for El Martho at all. Dark Law needs to take advantage, pressing advantage. Really quick, can't get the back hit of a down smash. What are you trying?
Honestly...
Honestly, respect to El Martho for just standing there and not putting up shield and like knowing the spacing was right.
I respect the disrespect. There's the Accelerator for the first time.
Okay. If you want to know why Ganon and Falcon are similar, it's because of a lack of development time for Melee.
That is true. Believe it or not, Ganondorf in Melee has a jab too. It's just you can't use it. Actually, no, you can use it. There's like weird conditions you can actually make to make it happen, but it has no hitbox, so it doesn't matter.
Believe it or not, Ganondorf in Melee was the only time he was competitively viable.
Oh my goodness, the shield break!
Yeah, you can't shield that.
You don't have any mana for that! You don't...
You could just charge a smash attack, what are you doing?
Oh my goodness. Alright, so with that, El Martho actually taking the lead after kind of a rough start. Alright, both players now on final stock.
Yeah. Falcon does like Kalos because of his different combo routes. Hero is also going to like this stage because it's wide and flat. You use side B to control a lot of space, but also you've got a lot of space to like run away and get spells going. Maybe a mix-up up being to the platform. Side B point blank.
Why?
Why would you pick Black?
Why?
I get Falcon's fast, but he's not teleporting.
Save the mana. Save the mana.
Like, I don't know, I feel like in that situation you just go for like reset until you get buffs, right? I love the read on the roll in. Sitting at 92 with blast zone damage. Had the call out, but was just too late. That's funny. You're not seeing El Martho jump a lot out of Zoom, which is normally like the classic, right? Psych Up comes out, immediately wastes it. Zoom. Back air will take it.
Nice, and with that, Dark Law's on the board, 1-1.
Yeah. I think, we didn't see a kill spark. I think maybe trying to drift back and get out of the way and like space a forward air. And so your DI was a bit rough for El Martho. But we are at 1-1. We are at game 3.
I want to make a very quick correction to the chat. Ganondorf was not in Smash 64. Just as a heads up.
No, it's the beta. Like,
I'm aware of that. They're saying, oh, they were based on the clone characters in Smash 64.
I know,
I'm like,
I know
no.
Falcon was like.
No, maybe.
So I guess tangentially, Ganon is. But realistically,
We're slowly
they didn't
getting
have
there.
a moveset for him, so they just made the same guy but heavier and slower.
We're playing a game of 6 degrees of Smash 64 beta now.
Chinese whispers of Smash 64 beta.
All right, game number 3. Going back. Run back.
Oh, I like the catch on the double jump. That would have been a very nice combo. Potentially a 0 to death.
Yeah.
And Dark Lord's advantage state has really been going off. Helmatho unable to really match it. Zoom will come out. It's interesting again that Helmatho doesn't do any double jumps. I guess that makes it harder to catch in some respect. But I feel like you can just react to whatever option he's picking.
All right, I don't know why we got bounce, but sure.
Bounce is good for RNG manipulation reasons.
You know what? I understand that.
You picked bounce, so you can't.
So you're not going to get it again, yeah. I wouldn't have thought to do that, but yeah, that's understandable.
Especially because the mana cost for bounce is like annoyingly low, given how powerful it is. Not gonna get it again.
All right, punish with dash attack, and that will be it for El Martho's first stock. Thwack! Darklaw, you're not gonna get it again. Immediately off the angel platform.
The fact that he even rolled, like the fact that he had the option off the angel platform. Like Elmato, I don't know what kind of eldritch being he's sacrificing his soul to, but it's working out.
The moon presence. Whack.
Awesome.
Oh my goodness.
How do you roll so many of these?
I have no idea. Why did you land right into that?
Okay. Yeah, like Dark Lord, I know Amartho's like a bit nervous and he's kind of tripping a little bit.
Yeah.
He's not tripping that hard. Calm down.
Still, I think this is only the second Acceleratle all tournament that we've seen.
It's interesting that like Dark Lord has this opinion of Joker Hero. Is it actually like bad for Joker? For reference?
I have
Is there
no
a reason
idea.
that he refuses to play Joker against
Does
him?
Joker have a bad matchup?
I mean, Pikachu, technically.
That's not a fair comparison, and you know it.
What, between Hero and... No, I'm just saying Joker does lose at least one matchup, you know.
Yeah, the one directly above them on the tier list.
Does he just not like it? Is it one of those matchups that just kind of annoy... How do you do this? Or does he just want to disrespect his opponent?
I think it's the disrespect. You're so many stocks up at this point.
Oh, I mean, at this point it is. Like, it doesn't matter what. Like, he's definitely confident in himself to take this with his Falcon. Nice jump over the side B, though. And, you know, maybe his hubris could get punished here. Almatho looking for the comeback.
I don't know. You'd have to have a...
Burst.
Oh, my goodness. There goes all the mana.
Yeah, I just popped it a bit too early.
What is going on? Darklaw just doing these double jumps and immediately
You've
up
got
smashing.
safe aerials, like, why not, you know? I was expecting the Hocus Pocus. I like the Flame Slash.
I'll
to
be
cover the
honest, so
wall.
does I at this point.
Hocus Pocus, and it thwacks him. Right, the back air will kill. 2-1. The Falcon coming in clutch.
There we go.
And Darklaw continuing his loser's run, making his way all the way up to Kogamajin in losers semis.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Let me go ahead and get that on the scorecard. So yeah, it'll be Kogamajin versus Darklaw. Let's see here. So it's going to be Battle of the
Legion.
German boys.
It is. Little civil war in Germany, you might say. Looking at Dark Lord's current run, he's got some wins under his belt. He already beat Kogamejin in winners round 3, sent him to losers, and led to that high rate of a run. His other wins in this run include Nines, Crabmoto, and Elias. So he's definitely gone on some run. Sorry, not Nines. He went out to Nines and then beat Crabmoto and Elias in a loser's run.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also beat Lock 5, round 2. So, Dark Law, of course, is now having to deal with the rematch from last time, sending Kogamejin down to losers, forcing him to make the absurd run that we've seen him make. And that was in Joker Kazuya, which is not a matchup that either side wins by like a big amount.
Alright, well, I'm all caught up and I'm ready to actually commentate there. So what's going on? I didn't pay any attention.
You got more important stuff to pay attention to. You've got an announcer voice to do.
Yeah, we got an announcer voice to do. Who knows what it's going to say? Alright, hold on. I actually don't remember which one of these is my reverb for... Like, I'm looking at my effects rack right now. I have no idea which one of these. Does this sound right? I can't actually hear myself. I'm assuming that this is going to be correct.
I can't tell because I'm listening to you over Discord.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay, I see it. Say ooh. No, I can do that better. Say ooh. I hope that I was actually using this around because, like I said, no idea.
You got told to say ooh and you said say ooh?
Yeah, I did. The redeem points thing says, I'll announcer voice your message. And the message was, say ooh woo. Gotta read the fine print.
3, 2, 1, go!
But anyway, game number 1, Kogamejin versus Darklaw on Final Destination.
You've been forced.
I've been forced, but it'll have to wait until after this match.
I'm very impressed, or no, I'm very surprised that Darklaw has let Kogamejin pick FD. It's a really good stage for Kazuya. No platforms to run away to, of course, but also, you know, you've got your Electric Wind Godfist's Nair loops that are really, really strong on the stage. We've not seen Kogamejin take full advantage of them yet, but they can be really strong. I like the way Darklaw is kind of using down gun, trying to float around, get a void. Down gun routes have actually been optimized recently, because people, especially with Arsene, they're using down gun to footstool to down gun. And then, like, fair. Which is gross, by the way. Nice catch.
Nicely done.
And killing before Rage Drive as well, without even
Oh my
needing
goodness, you're
Arsene.
joking me.
Yeah, well, the disadvantage of doing so much damage per hit is that you're going to fill up Rebel's Guard really, really quickly. That Rebellion gauge all the way up already, having to deal with the consequences of Arsene having not had Rage Drive. And Kogamejin has died! Why did you roll?
Rolls right into it.
Oh my god, you should roll away there. Okay, free down throw. Doesn't do anything off it. Too high a percent. Can't get an Electric Wind Godfist off it. Can't do much. Could have. You think maybe a raw back air? Something?
I don't know, man.
Maybe you ID Jade? Alright. Dark Lord extending his lead, 3 stocks to 1. Really difficult for Kogamagen to find openings now. That's the hard approach.
This is sort of a bloodbath, man. Kogamagen is having so much trouble getting in. He's just getting leapfrogged every single time that he manages to get Darklaw to the other side of the stage. Just jumps over him with a gun.
Yeah, it's a really strong tool, and you can just see him using it to just get stage control. And the thing is, like, Kogamagen isn't able to get close enough to challenge with Kazuya Anti-Air. And it's not like he can air-to-air him either, right? So he just has to concede and get crossed up. He has Rage Drive on deck, though.
It's not going to be online for much longer.
Well, it's not a timer.
Yeah, but if you take too much damage.
That is, I mean, that's true, but he hasn't taken that much. He did a good job of shielding those guns, and he does find the kill.
And there it goes.
Alright.
Alright, so, Darklaw taking game number 1. And I want to say, this is still a best of 3.
Yeah.
Alright, so somebody
has any counter picks.
Somebody did another redeem. Hold on. You want to hear it? Fine. Ooh, woo. Or I could be like,
I'm not hearing it with the reverb.
ooh, woo.
I'm not hearing it with the
Stepping
reverb,
into
but
the
that sounded
ring.
great.
Stepping into the ring with Darklaw and Kogamagen. Ooh, woo.
Good. You're really giving them the channel points, huh?
Look, they paid 700 points. I'll do it. All right, game number 2. Where are we going? I actually didn't check.
We shall see. I do think FD is a really good pick for Kazuya. I feel like he's going to get platform camped on other stages. PS2, a stage that he can't really get platform camped on, he does have counterplay to it. And if anything, the platforms might give him shelter for down guns. So, you know, what do I know? There are some combo routes he doesn't have, but it feels like Kogamagen is more comfortable doing, like, the platform cheese than he is doing EWGF now.
It looks like the game plan for Darklaw is basically the same. Retreat, gun, E-gun.
Yeah, it's being really aggressive at Hitstun too. Oh, he only got regular Wind God Fist, couldn't find any follow-ups. That's huge. Especially given if he got the electric and, like, Darklaw misses the tech, like, he could potentially get a kill.
That was a really good response to that jump. I take it back, the strategy has definitely changed a little bit.
You got a wider stage to work with now in the form of PS2, but a stage...
Oh, no jump.
And
that will be it.
Nice.
Very nicely done. All of those options slowly being whittled down forces Kogamagen to use that up B early.
Beautiful stuff, he's dead.
Nope, that side platform.
Just a little bit too much on that Nair. And, Joker's gun's getting even stronger with us, and it makes it even more difficult for Kogamagen. Trying to find a way in, that will do it. More even, though, more even.
Yeah, no. Second stock, low percents, let's go.
I do wonder if the Tekken Wave Dash beats guns in any way.
I don't know.
Because you do have full shoulder invincibility, just to clarify.
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know why he dashed back so far before he tried to grab. It's a free down throw.
And there's the drag down.
Smart stuff, but Kogamagen jumps away, does not get hit by the up B. Parkour again, continuing the zoning game. You can't reflect guns either, so it's very difficult for Kazuya. Oh, almost does take Darklaw all the way to 70. He is basically at kill percent. One electric Wind God Fist will do it. No double jump. Uppies early, And Dark Lord does not anticipate that. Can't find the tech in time. The Rage Drive will take it.
Okay. And with that, Kogamajian takes the lead.
Yeah, sitting at 100. Obviously, no Rage Drive left. Any mileage here is pretty good for Kogamajian. He's just looking for...
It's all about insurance.
Yeah, any kind of insurance. One Electric Wind Godfist right now could do it. I mean, he does have a lot of rage, so it's pretty difficult to get a lot of the basic combos going, but he could find a little something something.
Wow, that was a lot of pressure.
Yeah. And then Ledgestrom will take it.
All right,
Just
both
go
players. Now last stock.
Yeah,
Darklaw.
12%, the only thing that separates them.
Yeah,
Down
and
to
not only
30,
that, but
Kazuna does a lot
Darklaw,
of damage per hit.
Darklaw's about to have Arsene one way or another.
Yeah. It's going to be a while before we see a Rage Drive, so... Very, very big. Nice use of the jump. Big weight on it there.
Tries to get the
timing
ledge trump in the
mix-ups
back air,
again.
does not work out.
Yeah, some great timing mix-ups from Kogamajian so far. Really difficult for Dark Lord to find a way in. Kazuya too heavy for that to kill just yet. Sitting at 87. Dark Lord only at 65.
All right.
Rage drives up.
I don't... it might kill soon. I don't know. I don't know if that'll kill right now.
It might not kill, but it'll do 30%.
Yeah.
Misses it and takes damage, and that is really going to affect the likelihood of him keeping this going. The down guns as well. Oh, he armors through a little bit of it, but he's not got a lot of meter left. Not a lot of chance left to use this Rage Drive. He has taken Dark Lord to a percent where it would kill. Dark Lord's playing super evasive right now, trying to find a way around it. He gets the back air. Kogamajian on his tournament start. Last hit. He just about living. This game's so much closer than the last game. It feels like he's just found his space. Kind of fire way around. That up B out of shield, not going to take it.
That was a huge bet on that up B. How did you not die?
He's sitting at 193. You know how hard Joker can sometimes struggle to kill without Arsene, especially at a percent like this where his kill confirms just don't work. Dark Lord's just trying to AHA. He's scared. He's terrified. He's waiting until he gets Arsene. Kogamajian needs to find a way in. He's at 204%.
Kogamajian, what are you doing?
Okay, that's it.
What was the plan?
Found the grab.
All right, so with that, Darklaw is going to be moving on to losers finals.
And Darklaw halts another surging losers run.
Good upset.
Good upset indeed. The second time running the double elimination of Kogamajian by Darklaw. Not really expected at all, and Kazuna versus Darklaw is our losers final set. We have 2 best of 5s left.
That is true.
And they are the
All
next
right.
2 sets. We are in losers finals of EU Bootcamp number 175.
You got it right.
Kazuna against Darklaw, it's interesting. Joker, of course, probably winning that matchup, but I wouldn't consider it unwinnable. Actually, thinking about Rebel's Guard against Cross, it's rough.
Yeah.
But you could probably punish him for doing that.
You probably could, but also that's a lot of Rebel's Guard for free.
Yes. It's a lot. It's a lot of Rebel's Guard. And even then, like, if you try and punish him for that, it's a 50-50 between him holding Rebel's Guard and you going for grab and him throwing out the hitbox and you, like, swinging up top.
All right, VOD's updated. Let's go. Keeping things moving. That is not how you spell finals. There we go.
Dark Lord just has that clutch factor as well. It's been really, really important. We saw it in the game against Almatho, the Falcon kind of clutching it out. Against Elias, there were some last hit situations, and of course in that game against Kogamajan, staying calm at 204%. When your opponent's at 204%, and just knowing when to go for that down throw and keep things cool. Okay.
And we are currently just waiting on Kazuna at the moment.
Alright, whilst we're here, let's actually see how well this matchup has been played. Okay, so interesting. So these two have played.
Oh, neat. Who won last
They
time?
have played. Kazuna has won 3 sets, and Dark Lord has only won 2.
Okay. Still, that's reasonably even. Who won the most
is very
recent
even.
one, though?
I will have a look. I am on PG stats and not Smash Data, so I will need to switch.
Okay.
To find that out. Because I'm just on the PG stats data for the matchup, and I was like, this is the only Belmont Dark Lord has played that is recorded on PG stats. I wish Smash Data had a good app. Imagine all the character and stage data for every offline event.
No.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Be nice.
Would be nice.
TOs wouldn't have to, like, call people over to report games.
That's a lot of work, though.
To what?
That's not... What, getting all the data necessary for Smash Data
Getting...
at a local event? That's a lot more work. You have to ask, hey, who did you play for game 1, 2, and 3? And also, what were the results of those games?
No, I agree. I'm saying I wish it had a good app so that they can input it themselves.
Oh yeah, good app. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Or we could just... Can we get the web app to respond a little bit faster, please?
Yeah.
Anyway, this game, right now, happening on screen.
So FD is an interesting pick. It is a good stage for Joker because you get drag down setups, but you can see why Belmonts would like it. No platforms to find a way around cross. To like skim over the top of it and wait it out. I like that approach to down gun too, just waiting for the landing and then up being it.
Yep, makes sense.
Of course, down guns versus Belmont tether is really the issue for Kazuna. Playing around it super nicely. I like that air dodge mix up.
All right, good punish.
Yeah, I have seen a few locals add characters. That is true, Nestless. I've seen the Bradford locals, which like 8 people go to. They do it. But yeah, stage data would be even more annoying. Right now, it's just like some do it for stream, you know?
All right, pretty even right now.
Yeah, surprisingly so. And sitting at ledge against Belmont is not a nice place to be. The F throw will take it.
All right, so with that, Kazuna taking the lead by 1 stock, currently sitting at 139%. How much extra credit can Kazuna get?
I mean, quite a lot. Like, the survivability now that Arsena's just ran out. Especially, like, you're gonna see Dark Lord throwing out, like, a raw F smash a bit more.
That parry was
I mean,
pretty
not
funny.
anymore now that you can just back it, but, like... That's something that without Arsene kind of happens, right?
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of raw kill options. I like the holy water to just stuff out that sliding down tilt, because you'd see Joker players do that a lot to get under cross or Belmont F tilt. You can tell Caroline just has that a little bit more matchup experience with interactions like that. Nice back air, not gonna take it. I did the funny thing again instinctively.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That actually was a nice back air. It was a down-angled back air.
It was, and it was tipped. Forward air, not gonna take it just yet.
Arsene's out. There we go, that axe forcing a get-up option, and the throw to finish off the stock. Once again,
Yeah.
Kazuna in the lead by a stock, 2-1.
Yeah. Kazuna has done a great, she's done a phenomenal job at just conditioning shield in that situation with the F tilts and the fairs and the back airs and the holy wars. And so it makes sense that she'd find those kills off F throw at around 120. Downgun's still not going to do it. Darklaw has not been securing these edge guards. Kazuna's edge guard mix-ups have just been... Sorry, recovery mix-ups have just been too strong. And Darklaw has been unable to find an opening at all. Straight tether there as well. Hadn't seen that before either. And Darklaw's just inability to edge guard Kazuna has really worked in our favor. That air dodge to ledge again. She's not picked the same recovery option twice.
They're just jumping over each other.
It's the flow of Smash All, but not like you just kind of like I do an aerial on your shield, you do an aerial on mine.
All right, both players on last stock. Kazuna with a fairly decent percentage lead. Rebel's gauge is halfway filled.
I like the way Kazuna is just using cross and whip to just beat out gun, not really have to deal with it too much. You can tell that Darklaw really wants to use gun at long ranges, but it's just not working out. Doesn't really compete with a lot of Joker's projectiles. Aha seems kind of useful because you can stop cross very quickly. But apart from that, I don't really see why you would use a lot of Joker's projectiles in this matchup. And the fact that that is the playstyle that Darklaw typically opts for. Like a lot of his games have gone close to time at this point. The up air is nice, but it's not going to take it. So he just didn't have a different move that would hit, so he just went for damage. Fair enough. Down gun's not going to take it either. Caroline saving her job.
Yeah, Kazuna really wanted that back air.
Yeah, like these pivot cancel F tilts as well. She's really looking for this kill. The F tilt's not going to do it just yet. Axe, no. No Rebel's guard. Oh, back air's just going to take it.
Very nicely placed.
Tipper bear again, and Darklaw just caught hanging on ledge a little bit too long. I think the problem here is that Darklaw's playstyle lends itself to playing at long range. We saw how effective that was at Kagamajian, especially in the first game. But game 2, bit rough. Are the matches set to 7 or 8? I will check the rule set quickly. It is 7. Thank you, Dopamine. So it is 7 minutes. I guess that makes timeouts a little bit more achievable, but I think just as many players are going to go for it as normal. The nature of being online means that's kind of what it's like.
Yep. All right, game number 2. Small battlefield.
Interesting pick.
More intimate stage.
Very much so. The up airs have come out. Ooh, sitting at 35%. And percent's kind of even. Small battlefield again, a smaller stage. Probably better than like through Smash Roll 2 in this situation. You can see Dark Lord taking a much more aggressive approach with these dash attacks, trying to use his burst range a bit more, use Joker's good ability to find a way in. But that F-tilt does come out like a wall. I love the parry, but no punish!
Good punish on that dash attack, getting that up B.
Wow.
There's that. That counter's big. The counter is big. Ooh, I like the use of the down tilt to actually, like, sneak by.
Alright, the back air comes out.
Darkwall,
Finally,
I don't know
guard.
if you... Darkwall, I don't think you had to go that far off stage. I don't think that Kazuna was coming back from that.
Yeah, Kazuna did hit the Rebels Guard there, expected it to be dropped, and Arsene is almost back.
Yeah, here it comes.
Up tilt's
Okay.
not gonna take it.
Second Arsene of the stock.
Grab's not gonna take it either. Dark Lord is wise to that now. He's jumping out of the corner a bit more. Trying to make the most of this. 43. Could get the edge guard. Almost did.
There we go. Both players now on second stock. Now this is looking a lot tougher for Kazuna. Ooh, nice parry.
Indeed.
Gotta say, Rebels Guard has not really come into play. Not yet, at least.
That's good to know.
At least not with the cross.
Like,
We were talking about that at the very beginning of
yeah,
the set.
we saw it a little bit in disadvantage. We're not seeing it with the cross again because, like, that 50-50 is kind of risky, and also it's a very specific situation to put yourself in. And I say it's a 50-50, but if you're trying to do the cross on the way back, you're going to do it a little bit before, and so that is just a free grab. Is going to take it. We've also not seen it just because Dark Lord's just been a lot more aggressive in this game. Like, we're 4 minutes in, and Kazuna is on her last stock. And that's not what we were seeing before. We're still seeing a bit of those down guns, but you feel like it's to try and find a way in. Kane, try to find more routes. Unable to get the platform extension.
Alright,
Nice
nice.
back air again.
So what we end up with is basically what we ended up with last stock as well. Kazuna at 50%. Darklaw coming off the Angel platform.
Yeah.
It's still anyone's game.
Very much so. I did not realize that the down guns hit back Holy War.
Yeah,
It
that
was a
was a
nice
little
catch
bit
from
wild.
Caroline.
Alright, stock's evened up. Or, I'm sorry, percentages evened up, but Arsene is out.
Yes, the tipper F smash, killing super early, and Kazuna goes up 2 games to
Yeah,
0.
Despite being behind basically that entire game, seals it out with that one big F smash.
Yeah, the call out coming in clutch for Kazuna. And could this respectable, 3-2 record go into a 4-2 that feels a bit more dominant in Kazuna's favor? It feels like Darklaw doesn't really have a great grasp on the matchup right now. Feels like Kazuna has a better grasp on his habits at ledge, definitely, and they're running it back quickly. Don't know if they're going straight back to SPF. They could be. That would not surprise me. Did not seem like a bad stage for Darklaw, and Caroline having won a game on the stage would
Yeah.
not be against changing it. Nice
All
start from Caroline. I love that setup. Unable to really capitalize fully, but doing a solid 40. Caroline's doing a good job of being evasive. These
Yep.
approaches from Darklaw seem kind of telegraphed. Sitting at
Darklaw's
67
definitely being way more aggressive now.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
even more than the
realized that
last
he has
one.
to be. Like, yeah. Part of that is anger, but like a lot of that is the realization that he just really has to be, and he's mixing that in with Ihaz in a way that will help him in the long run. But he's just getting kind of torn apart and disadvantaged right now.
You've waited out the first holy water long enough for a
Nice
second
catch.
one.
Yeah. A nice catch there, but the forward air's not going to take it yet. Back air will take it now, though. Holy water to back air looking to be the confirm.
All right, one tipper, and that's all it's going to take, I think.
Pretty
Darklaw
much.
living on borrowed time at 154. Do not think they'll get another Arsene by the time the stock is over. And again, I might be wrong.
They
Look
might.
at that, look at that gauge fill
Rebel's
up.
gauge is looking full, but Caroline pulls out the kill just before. Did you see it? Little
Yep,
pixel
yep.
of health left in that gauge.
All right, very nice confirm off of that cross, and with that we have Arsene.
We do indeed. Darklaw struggling to edgeguard again this time. We've only seen one edgeguard this set in Darklaw's favor, which is not really ideal in this matchup. Back air will be a really strong tool, though. Goes all the way out with the forward air, but Kazuna
recovery.
just drifts back slightly and avoids
Great
it.
recovery.
I liked the footstool, but I don't think it was intentional. The up smash will take it. 2-2.
All right, yep, both players on second stock.
Darklaw, of course, sitting in tournament game at a deficit. Has to pull something out the bag now. Has to approach too.
Nice
Holy
placement
water.
of the holy water, and that will send Darklaw to the bottom blast zone. With that, Kazuna. Okay, very funny parry, but you're not going to get that. It's a multi-hit. Come on now.
I remember when auto parrying was like really easy.
Oh,
Do you remember that in this game?
I do
Where, like,
not.
you would parry the first hit of a multi-hit, and then all the other hits would just happen.
No, I don't think that was ever a thing. I think you might be imagining that.
No, they nerfed like the gap. But like you could parry. I mean, to be fair, like it wouldn't be all multi-hits. It would only be ones where the gap like between the hits was like really small,
Yeah.
like a holy fire. Nice grab. Caroline got Darklaw on his tournament stock at ledge against Belmont. It's a really rough place to be, and he's down and out.
With that, Kazuna taking it 3-0 and moving on to Grand Finals. The rematch of Winners Finals. Going up against Nines. All right.
All right, and you kind of felt like at certain points in that set, that was the rematch that we were going to see. It's the rematch that Kazuna definitely wants to see. Wants that first place on the graphic. But Nines sitting pretty right now.
Nines has had plenty of time.
Yeah, time to warm up, time to contemplate character picks as well. So it'll be interesting. We'll probably see Cloud, to be fair. I do think that's a good pick for the matchup.
I would agree with that, actually.
I mean, to be fair, I think Cloud, Wii Fit, and Snake all do well. So that's just rough. But I think that Wii Fit is the matchup that Nines is the least comfortable with, it seems. Trying to use Sun a lot to beat Cross. Really, you should be crouching that. You should use Sun to beat Holy Water and crouch Cross, ideally. Or short hop over Cross, because you can do both. And in general, like, because Nines' ball tech isn't great, like he doesn't have great knowledge of all the angles. He has like decent knowledge, but it's like not quite there. So the kind of snipes that you're looking for against Belmonts, he's not really getting. Like
Okay.
realistically, you shouldn't be letting Belmonts tether, like at all, if you're playing that matchup, because you have like a commitment-free move that just covers it. And it like you either force them to pick a bad timing and then spike them, or sorry, a telegraph timing and then spike them, or just gimp them with ball.
Well, we are all set for our last match. Once again, VODs are going up same day, so when this tournament is over, they should be up with a proper playlist within the hour. Yay!
Yay!
And that'll be in the EUBC Discord. I'll just drop that in Cheerio Media.
It will also be on your channel.
That is true.
So check
that
out
goes without
Robo
saying,
Leader
I
on
don't
YouTube
think.
for all of your EU Bootcamp boards.
Yeah, I mean, all the ones that I've actually bothered to record are there. So yay!
Yeah, there are
We
also
got some going all
made
the way back
by-
into the 90s.
There are also some made by Echo Mika. so
Yep, those
check
are
them out.
also. I also have those in the full streams playlist that I've got going.
Yeah, I am gonna get some co-commentators in soon.
Woo!
So next time Mika does stream, hopefully we'll have commentary.
What the heck is this? What is the Diddy here doing here? Hello?
I do not know.
All right,
I mean-
well, we're going into
I
a
mean,
game one
it's
of grand
going
finals.
in. It's done 56. He's up being on stage, madman. I mean, okay, so Diddy obviously wins the matchup, right?
I haven't seen a good Diddy since OTEC, and that is a long time ago.
Really? Because Tweak plays Diddy now.
I don't watch Tweak.
I know, but like, I'm sure that you would know that he's around. Like, surely.
I mean, I know who Tweak is.
He won Collision.
What's that?
No, he didn't win Collision, to be fair. Spargo won Collision. He beat Leo at Collision.
Nice.
Collision was a super major.
Nice.
So Leo came third.
I did not see Collision.
You do not look at Collision. Come on! Look, I understand you don't play this game, but you could at least watch the PG stats video. It's like 10 minutes long.
Yeah, probably could. Still, look at that. Nine's currently with the stock lead, doing really well not to get hit. Sitting at 96% of their first stock.
104 now as well, and SV, like, it's a super good pick for Diddy.
Okay, so against the Belmont, a character that's really good at locking players down, versus like Diddy, who has like movement for days and is impossible to lock down.
Yeah, like, look at the wave bounces on these down Bs. Like, Nines has a lot of that movement tech learned already because he plays Wii Fit and Snake. So, like, he has to know how to be reverse, he has to know how to wave bounce. Especially wave bounce down B, like, he practices wave bounce C4 to the point where he can do it in his sleep, right?
I would assume.
Of course he can wave bounce banana.
I didn't even know that you could wave bounce C4. All of the characters that I play, you can't even be reversed their down Bs.
Nines broke 5 controllers, that makes sense. Geesh moving. Snapback do be a pain though. I'm using a Power A controller right now. My Procon has Joy-Con and Drift.
I just use an Xbox Series S. I'm sorry, no, Xbox Series controller.
But do you?
I got-
oh yeah, because
I
you
got
play
an
on
adapter.
Yuzu. Yeah.
No,
yeah,
I got
yeah.
an adapter.
Oh, you got an adapter. Oh, nice. That's honestly the wave, but you can't do that tournament.
Yeah, you can. It's legal.
Is it?
It's a Brook adapter. It's been legal at every tournament I've ever gone to.
Oh, okay. I guess it depends on the adapter. Alright. I don't know. I haven't seen the UK have any rules on that, so I will ask. Because that does sound kind of fun. And it also sounds like I'd get a controller that doesn't kill itself.
Yeah, it's very ergonomic. I very much appreciate it.
It's bananas kind of come like having
hasn't been
banana
anything
as an
really
option you can just toss at mid range, in like when Belmont's constantly trying to play mid range.
The weirdest thing about this match is that there has been absolutely nothing crazy going on. It's just been basically neutral this entire time. Neither of these players have gotten anything, like, big.
It's neutral that Nines is winning as well.
Well, yeah.
Like, it's the fact that you can chuck that banana or the peanut cannon at mid-range. You're seeing Nines go for it a lot. But he can't really get out of disadvantage right now. Nice pickup. Didn't reverse the up B. Sad. Rough. Yeah, because, like, sometimes you get turned around for no reason when you get hit in this game. So,
I'll say this to respond to chat. I can't wave bounce online. It's hard enough offline. My response to that is, for the longest time to wave bounce on my Pro Controller, what I would do is my Pro Controller had just horrendous snapback. So I would literally just flick the stick in the direction I was already moving, and the snapback would wave bounce me.
ha ha! I should try that. That sounds amazing.
If you have kind of a janky Pro Controller, it actually might be really consistent. Anyway, game number 2 of Grand Finals. Let's see where we're going. Looks like we're sticking with the same characters and going to Final Destination. All right, game 2. Yeah, this is what I mean, like, I understand, like, even if you don't have, like, the Diddy, like, an optimal Diddy, you cannot keep this character in one spot, period.
Yeah.
The air mobility, like, just the wild directional changes you can get out of wave bouncing.
Oh my, Caroline's kind of hitting though.
Yeah.
At 99 and like doing a really good job of hitting nines despite having such narrow hitboxes in the form of like Belmont up air and fair even, and the Tipper is going to take it, finds the kill quick too. Caroline basically a full stock up, and FD maybe not the pick.
I feel like, okay, so I feel like what changed here is that Kazuna just sort of gave up on projectiles and went just straight up with normals and intercepting.
Yeah. Because I feel like with Diddy's movement tech, you need buttons that are that fast. Like, you can use cross to try and force your Diddy to do something like monkey flip. But, like, you have to be aware that there's going to be a monkey flip and then use an A button to catch it.
Yeah, now the Caroline's actually, like,
Nice.
relying more on normals. This is going way better.
Oh my god, that catch with the holy water on the uppie onto stage. We've seen Nines go for that mix-up before, and it is called out just then.
The adaptation has occurred.
Indeed,
Oh, the
and
roll!
that was
Bad
a
roll,
hard
but
call
somehow
out.
still alive. Look at that. All right.
Yeah, he should have up smashed. Would have killed FD. Lowest ceiling in the game, apart from Northern Cave, and I say that and Nines. Sorry, Kazuna immediately falls out of up smash. Sitting at 38, 40. $48, 56. I like that catch as well, and then with the nair. 2 stocks to basically half a stock at this point. 61 now. Oh,
Yeah, it's not looking great for
yeah.
Nines.
especially when you're at ledge against Belmont. It's so difficult, but he's found a way out. He has got banana. He's very destructive, and there it is.
Nicely done, setting up that sort of fade back with the banana, forcing Kazuna to either eat the banana or eat the dare, and they ate the dare.
Well, the thing is that like
Oh,
even if
there we go.
even if you didn't air dodge the banana, banana confirms into dare.
All right, so with that, Kazuna 1-1. Very nice.
Grand finals of EU Bootcamp Midweek Drills number 175. It's interesting to see Nines play this matchup in this matchup. I will actually double check if that is a thing that he has done before.
I got no idea.
Um,
Nope. Character change. Here we go. The Wii Fit's out.
Oh, the Wii Fit's out. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
The
going
Wii
to
Fit is what
PS2.
clutched out before. You've got moves that are safe on Richter's uppy, like down tilt is the easy one. Fair is -2, because of course it is. And Nair is -4 as well, so that can be safe. Misses the down B though. That does imply there's a bit of delay. Okay, yeah. The back tilt at that percent only combos into like F tilt, I think. Gotta know your roots. I like
wow,
the dare
just-
to air to air. Okay, yeah. So one of the things Nines doesn't know is that header covers every tech option on the platform.
Nice.
So abuse it, but especially if they roll in or tech in place and they've landed on the edge of the platform, you can hit them with like the full hitbox of header and combo off it, and you get a lot of damage. Nines has done a much better job of mixing up the way he's playing this though.
Still no. Percentage deficit.
Indeed. Yeah, you can see a lot more mix-ups with Sun. The way he's charging it is very different. Oh, just getting caught out by Whip.
Nice.
You have to be very careful to avoid mid-range though in this matchup because Belmont's mid-range is super duper strong and Wii Fit's mid-range is kind of terrible.
Yeah, very stubby character. All you've really gotten is like burst options like dash attack, and that's super unsafe.
Yeah. It's a very stubby character who has like decent projectiles at long range, but at mid-range you just have nothing. Like you have rebounds, I guess, but it's difficult to set those up in this matchup.
You need time.
Yeah, like you need to hit somebody with ball to get the rebound. Nice. Catch. There. Yeah, header cancel up tilt, not really going to do much. Trying to use mini suns to find an opening.
Caught on the landing. No. That is too
Yes.
stale. You are not getting a deep breathing here.
Nice speed back
Running
from
straight past. Getting the
Respect
forward
that.
tilt.
Kazuna's done a decent job of mixing up their ledge options too. Oh, I love the pressure. Doing the regular header. Like doing header anyway. Tried to hard read a get up attack or neutral get up that would have killed. You wonder if he could have reacted though. I mean, it's 67 and you've got full rage. It might just kill anyway.
I
No
don't know.
one
I
up
don't think
smash
so.
will
Tree,
kill at
tree's
this
strong.
percent.
Tree's not that strong.
Tree is that strong.
I do not believe you.
Okay, so now one up smash kills. Let me pull this out now. I don't have raw up smash kill percent, but I have now one up smash kill percent, and it'll kill probably earlier than that because you'll have time to charge it. So now one up smash kills Belmont's at. Have I put this in him? Yeah, 77 without DB. You're right. It'll probably be a little bit earlier than that, with rage and the fact that up smash wasn't. Sorry, yeah, rage and the fact that he had time to charge it, but yeah. With DB
Nicely
though, it would
done.
definitely kill.
Gets up into the holy water, and with that, Kazuna taking game number 3. Currently sitting 2-1 in the set.
Yeah. The kill percents for now on up smash on Richter is it's 52 to 105 with DB and 77 to 140 without. Very wide windows. And when they stop working, back air and up air kill. So now one kind of busted.
All right, it looks like we're going to small battlefield for this next one.
Interesting. I haven't really seen 19
And-
openings.
Another character change.
Okay.
We get to see the Sora.
Yeah, so Nines is Sora. Sora's really floaty, and he's gonna get air to air a lot. But Nines' Sora is better when he gets in than a lot of his other characters. The thing is that like he's clearly experimenting. He's got basically a full set to play with. And so he's gonna make the most of that and see what works and what doesn't in terms of character picks. Because this is a relevant matchup in Europe. Remember, Noxumbra is really strong.
Yep. All right, once again, just trying to get to Thundaga as soon as possible. Thundaga.
Very strong edge guarding tool. I'm surprised that he's not going off stage to edge guard, because like Sora does have that like stall in the air thing. He's using the wave dash and wave land. We saw that a little bit at Summit. We saw like Proto Banham use like wave dash back, because the thing about wave dash is it like you're kind of reacting to jump almost. And so like acting like you're gonna jump in but wave dashing back is a really nice mix-up.
Man, this Sora pick is actually really working out for Nines right now.
Yeah, it's the character that he makes the most out of when he gets in. I do think that he could go off stage a little bit more, but like just the fact that when he finds his opening, he's making the most of it is really making the difference here. Got unlucky with the cross there. Kazuna unable to take advantage.
Oop. Did not get the throw off in time to sort of tank that.
Nice wave land. Tried the down smash. Tried a hard call out. Again, using those iframes. The use of Blizzaga as well. The way he's just using, like, his movement with his character is on point. Kazuna, she's sitting at 84 right now.
1, 2, 3, and back on stage.
I like the idea behind that Thundaga, but the range just wasn't quite there.
No.
And the F-throw will take it. Faraga out now, that will kill confirmed. Nice.
Very
We'll
nice.
mix up with a dash. Acting like you're gonna try and cover a roll in, use the big range on F smash. Good cover on the neutral tech, but unable to capitalize. Still got the momentum going though. Kazuna trying to push this forward a little bit. Unable to really get that much further. Again, still with the momentum though. Sitting at 92 now. 106 and unable to really find a grip on the game this stock. The Kazuna comeback looks like it might be on.
Ooh, just right over that down smash.
Really well played. Nice little high profile. Trying to find a back air to catch the tether. Can't get the down tilt either.
Alright, maybe expecting a jump there?
Yeah, just something. Trying to hard pull it out. Nice. Using the safest options he has. Trying to find some confirm with a rising up at an upbeat. Ooh, only doing the up to the second hit of side B. Very smart mix-up. Just about working out, allowing him to drift back as Caroline expects the third hit and drifts back in turn. 146, I like the reflector. That's actually really good on cross, and nothing else.
Oh,
And the
wow!
up smash, the raw up smash to call out the jump.
What a
Just
big
run up
call
and
out.
Hit him. Oh, hit her. I guess him is Richter.
Him is Richter, her is the player.
Yes. I just don't want to.
Yep, no, we get it.
Cool.
All right, Game 5, Grand Finals pre-reset. Doperman in chat, Kazuna seems tired. I would believe that, considering the loser's run right now. Nines has had a lot of time to recover.
Nines has had a lot of time to recover, and Nines is comfortable taking this all the way to game 10 even. Experimenting with character picks, extending the set length a little bit.
Well, here's what I'll say right now. Zero experimentation is about to happen. We get the snake.
Nines wants to close it out.
Yep. Nines is like, I want the win now. Thanks.
I am done with the content. I must find win. This is the character that really clutched it out. It's SV again. And Nines has really gone Snake, either because he thinks that his other characters can't do it, which is actually pretty rare, or just because his opponent has picked SV, for whatever reason.
Leave it on the table.
Yeah, and that's... It's
the problem is, Nines has proven themselves to have enough characters to sort of like not have a bad stage to deal with.
I mean, one of his characters literally does not have a bad stage. In the form of Wii Fit. So... Yeah.
So
I mean, I guess
like,
Wii Fit has bad stages in certain matchups, because, like, of how you have to play it, but...
It feels like no matter what, you're gonna end up picking a stage that's favorable to one of them.
It's hard because you effectively have to ban SV and Lilat because you
At
don't
all
want to
times,
play.
yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to play against the Snake counterpick.
Still though, it's not looking unwinnable right now. Both players are still on first stock. There's the Nikita, gonna get back to the stage using that invulnerability to go through it. Oof, bad trade.
Yeah, the dash attack invincibility just coming in clutch, going through the first couple hits of Holy Water and allowing Nines to secure the kill. Kazuna needs to find kill herself. Forced, like, she can't ledge trap as hard because of the grenades. It's very smart placement. It's just making Kazuna's job so much more difficult. We saw how much she struggled to kill before. Tried to do some fancy fair one stuff. Kazuna says no. I know that that's not true. It's not going to work. I'm gonna up B. Oh, nice catch.
Yep. Still though, sitting at 84%. There's the jump. Tethers to stage. Okay. Oh, and that is an SD. Nines may have just cost himself the reset.
Up tilt. No, unable to find it. Smart roll away.
All right. Nines slowing things down all of a sudden.
Sitting at 32. Nines definitely
shield
wants
looking
to
real
slow
small.
things down. Nines could just take trades now.
Dropping it. Yep, that's going to be that stock. Okay,
All
both
right.
players now on final stock.
This is it. Tournament stock for Kazuna. Will we see it reset? Oh, the forward air spike. That's a really great tech, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, if Kazuna missed that tech, that was like a jab lock and someone else, and you could tell the Nines was prepared to do that. Taking hits to nades, though, sitting at 77. The percentage lead is gone. Doesn't have the weight advantage either, sitting at 89. Good use of burst options. A dash attack super duper strong, sitting at 107 now.
Oh, what a weird way to beat out Nikita. And that up tilt, just raw on the top platform.
Yeah, forcing Kazuna all the way up there and then fast falling onto it just to land that up tilt. Knowing how strong of a kill option it is. Great use of SV. And Nines clutches it out.
Indeed. And with that, Nines takes EU Bootcamp Midweek Drills number 175. In first place, we have Nines. In second place, Kazuna. In third place, Darklaw 7OR. And in fourth place, Kogamajin. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, everybody, thank you very much for watching us. Who should we host? Like, we should raid somebody. This is the first time I've actually, like, remembered it. We need to raid somebody.
I will check who I know that is on Twitch.
Yeah, let me see if I've got any friends on Twitch. Who can we raid? Darklaw 7OR. Silentor is currently streaming. Let's go raid Silentor. There we go. Let's go start that raid. Could I
Alright.
raid Noxumbra? Could have. Did not know they were live. I only saw Silentor. So, everybody, thank you very much for joining us. Have a great night, and we'll see you again next week.